Hey everybody, welcome back to another live stream. Today we are opening two cases of the brand new product. This is 2020 Topps Heritage. I just finished doing the preview video of this release, and check that out, I guess, whenever you get a chance. But tonight we're going to be opening two cases. Here are the participants in the break. We'll go through it here at the outset so you can see where you stand and you can know when you should be paying close attention. Joseph is up first, then Scott has the second box. Eric's got the third box. John has box number 4, then it's Travis having box 5. John has box 6, then Randy with number 7. Norman's got 8, Dave's got 9. Number 10 goes to Nick. 11 is for Pepper, and that's the last box of the first case because there's the preview box also for Jay. And then in case 2, we got Patrick P taking the first box, Douglas with box number 2, and box number 3 and 4 going to Gary. And there's still some outstanding invoices that have not yet been paid. If those come in, we'll add some more to the end of the break. So without further ado, we're going to get this break on the road here, I guess. I'm just trying to add a link to my description. It's not letting me do it for some reason. I'm trying to do it off camera here on the side, but oh well, I guess I'm not going to be able to throw a link to the Patreon page. But whatever. Let's get started. I see that Mesa Things with a $2 donation said, dang, not even done watching the preview. Mesa Things, thank you very much. As soon as I got them, the cases in, I ran downstairs and filmed the preview video and decided to get this show on the road because I think I told everyone on Patreon we'd start at 5. So I guess, I don't know, pick your poison, which one you want to go with. Mesa Things, thank you very much for the donation. I really appreciate that. Check his channel out, everybody. And NC Baseball Cards, really appreciate that as well. Thank you for the donation. Make sure you guys check out NC Baseball Cards. So here is our first box. It is for Joseph C.A. 24 packs. How long do I think this will take? Oh, it's going to be about 10 minutes per box or so, I would imagine. You can see in Joseph's box, we have a box topper there of baseball's greatest moments. That'll be kind of cool. We'll do that one here in a minute. And Last Raps Baseball says, what is the best card in this set? Thank you very much, Last Raps. Guys, make sure you check out Last Raps Baseball. I would say it's probably going to come from the short print set. That's cards number 401 to 500. Amessa Things, thank you very much for the post there. If you'd like to get in the break, there's the link posted by Amessa Things. All right, so the best card in the set probably coming from the short print list, but in the base set, for me, I like that Yordan Alvarez and Aristides Aquino. Austin says late, but here you only missed the first pack. Literally just started opening these up. There's one autograph or one relic per box. Luke says, what do I think of the Astros? I think it's a pretty big scandal. Biggest cheating scandal since what? You think, I don't know, the Black Sox with Shoeless Joe Jackson way back in the day? It's tough to say. Maybe Pete Rose and his gambling, although that wasn't really cheating. That was just, you know, gambling, which is illegal. WMO says, came from the new product vid. Glad to have you here. There's Reese Hoskins. That's a short print card number 490. If you missed those, they are the last 100 cards of the set. And this one, I think, is the last one that is not a short print. Card 401 starts it. Are the Pirates any good this spring? Unfortunately, no. I know that as of yesterday, they still hadn't won a game. But it is spring training, so you can't really put too much stock in that. But I think the Pirates will be terrible this year for sure. Walking USA Tour says, any good rookies in this product? Yep, you got Yordan Alvarez. There we go. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Chrome. How about that one? This one is numbered out of 999. Very nice. Very nice looking card right there. Congratulations on that one, Joseph. That's a cool one. Hopeful Marlins fan. How's it going? Next pack. So I'm wondering if the autograph is going to come out of the same spot of the box every single time. There's, you can already see a little bit of white on that corner from Albert Pujols. That's the bad thing about these 1971 design. That person says, hello, Jabs. How's your evening going? Thank you very much for asking. Pretty good. Just got home from work and filmed the preview video to show you guys a hobby box, and did some scrambling around and getting ready, and now we're opening this up. How would I rate this product? Matthew, nice question. I don't know. I'd have to probably see a whole case to give it a good, feel comfortable giving it a grade. There's Yordan Alvarez rookie card. That is a New Age Performer. That's a pretty nice one. This is the first box. Very first box of this break. Did I get hit with all the snow? No snow yet, although it is raining out right now. And it's supposed to switch on over to snow later tonight, so maybe some schools will have a delay tomorrow. Gavin Lux and Dustin May, we saw that one. That's one of the good rookie cards that you can find in here. Al Fonseca says, I definitely got jealous when you played that Nico Horner auto. Yeah, that was a nice one out of Bowman's Best from a couple days ago. Texas weather's been crap. It's been pretty crappy all over the place, I guess, huh? Weather in the winter. Spring's just around the corner, though. Spring training is underway. And I believe opening day is like 30 days away. So it'll be here in no time. There's Dylan Cease, rookie card. It's a nice one. Jason says you're supposed to get a foot of snow in Chicago. Always have bad weather in Chicago in the winter. At least that's what I've heard. Only ever been to Chicago in the summertime for baseball games. Have I ever been down to spring training? Yes, I have. Probably. There's Mike Trout short print. Very nice. Mike Trout, card number 466. I've probably been to spring training probably at least like 7 or 8 different times. Last time I went to spring training was out in Arizona 2 years ago now, I think. Made videos of every complex. That is a nice Mike Trout. How much are the boxes? They are $99.99. $100 for a box, as cases are around just under about $1,200 for 12 boxes. And after tax, it takes you up to about $1,200 for a case. You can buy those on Steel City Collectibles, or you can buy one from my Patreon page with free shipping. Jay says, will these be hard to grade? Any with white borders? I think there's some parallels with white borders, but we haven't seen any of those yet. Had to check out that Nolan Arenado, see if it was a short print, checking out the back. There's the Yordan Alvarez and Aristides Aquino rookie card. They're both sharing the same one, so that's going to be a good one, because if one of those guys ends up being a flop, you got a chance for the other guy to carry the value of the card. So that's probably one of my favorite cards in this set. I was looking over this. Another Mike Trout. 2 Mike Trout short prints in the same box. The odds of getting a short print are 1 in 3, and there's 100 short prints. So you do the math. What are the odds of finding 2 Mike Trout short prints in one box? That's, I'm not going to be able to do that kind of math, but very, very nice. Congrats on getting 2 of possibly the best short print. Mike Trout, Jason Kipnis. The AJ player says we can set the Astros cards on fire. Not a big Astros fan, I take it. Jacob Stallings, Chris Davis, Ryan McMahon, and Tyler Beatty. Yeah, not so short of a print, it would seem. I kind of felt like that about the Garrett Cole Yankees card. That was all over the place in 2020 Top Series 1. A Mess of Things, thank you very much, says it means a bad auto is coming. So A Mess of Things thinks that they might be trying to juice up the box a little bit. Now, the auto in the preview box came from, I don't know if I should tell you or not in case you haven't seen it, but it looks like it's going to be in the same exact spot as the preview box. And the autos will be in blue ink for the most part. And this pack should have the auto. That is what I'm calling. Blue ink auto. There's also red ink autos. Hey, it's not an auto. It's a hand-numbered Lucas Giolito game use memorabilia patch. So the hit is in the same spot as the last preview video. So 86 of 99, Lucas Giolito. It would be cool if they had put an autograph on there, even a sticker auto, but I guess we will take it. Any spots left in the break? Yeah, if you go over to my Patreon page, I think there's 2 boxes left. And some people also have outstanding invoices that have not yet paid, and if they don't pay by the end of the break, we can open those up. But I think I have 2 boxes left available. There is Rhys Hoskins. There's A Mess of Things with the link to my Patreon page. All you have to do is post your PayPal email address, and I'll send you an invoice once it gets to that point and we get down to the end of the break. Now it's time for baseball's greatest moments. Let's see what this is all about. Bo Clobbers Clayton, Bo Bichette. Last Drops Baseball says, big fan of the black border, hard to keep mint. Yeah, definitely really hard to keep mint. Thank you very much, Last Drops. Make sure you guys check out Last Drops Baseball and give him some support. Really appreciate your support of the channel, Last Drops. And yeah, these cards are very, very hard to keep mint. So your Aristides Aquinos and Yordan Alvarez and Bo Bichette rookie cards, make sure you put those in the sleeves right away. There's Bo Bichette right there, one of the greats, or game's greatest moments, going deep off of Clayton Kershaw, who is, what is he, like a 9-time All-Star? Clayton Kershaw with his 244 career earned run average. Clayton Kershaw, for the first time ever last year, had an earned run average over 3, and it was just barely a 303 earned run average last year for Kershaw. Anyway, Joseph C.A., your box is in the books. Thank you so much for participating in the break. Next up, we have Scott D. So, Scott, let me grab your box. Box number 2 out of the case. Let's see what we get for you. Kershaw's the modern-day Koufax. Yep. Hopefully, though, Austin, he has a more longevity than Koufax, who unfortunately only pitched for about 10 years. NC Baseball Cards says, love this product, going to get some retail soon. NC Baseball Cards, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Make sure you guys check out NC Baseball Cards. Sorry, got a little tickle in my throat there. Might have to take a drink of water, but retail should be available pretty soon. Typically, it's never out on release day. Like you go to Walmart on like Wednesday and it's never there. You have to wait for the independent person to come in and stock the shelves, which usually is over the weekend or the next Monday, which is kind of frustrating. All right, so Scott, here you go. You're up. King Arthur says the one listing for that box top is going for $10. All right, so here we go. This is box number 2. These are all for Scott. And as we go through, we might go a little bit faster, maybe just a little bit, as we've seen a lot of the base cards already, but Trav's Packpool says, I'm in for a box. I'm a disappointed Astros fan. Check out my Patreon page there. Sorry, trying to stifle a cough there. Patreon page has the listing. And yeah, sorry about the Astros. That really stinks, Travs. But thank you very much for the donation. It's going to be a long year for you guys in Houston. Dealing with all the fans coming, especially in the summer, seeing their teams and just giving you guys trouble. There's the Garrett Cole in his Yankees uniform. That one's not a short print. Sandy Alcantara, Josh James, Tyler Beatty, Matt Boyd, and Colton Wong. Austin Farmer says that Bregman homered today. Watch out for wires. Any way you can let me know what number Nick J is. Are you Nick J? Because, yeah, I'll let you know. We read them off at the beginning of the video if you want to scroll back to the front, or I can let you know right now. Nick J is going to be, just real quick here, it came, these are appearing in the order that you paid. Nick, you have box number 10. So every box is going to take roughly about 10 minutes. I think my preview video was about 13 minutes long, and after I talked at the beginning and everything and said my goodbye at the end, it's probably about 10 minutes. There's Bo Bichette rookie card. That one is a New Age Performers insert card. How do you tell what an SP is? And see the numbers on the back. See these numbers? If it's card number 401 to 500, you have a short print. That's the easiest way to do it. A lot easier than taking out your magnifying glass like you have to do for Top Series 1. Looks like we might have a parallel card coming up here. Miguel Cabrera out of 9.99. Check out the back of that one. Very nice. It's our second one of those. Also pulled Vladdy Jr. in our other box. Looks like those are falling about 1 per box, but we might have a hot box. What do we got now? Carlos Santana, Freddie Galvis, JD Martinez, Josh Naylor. Is it too late to find Series 1 Jumbo? Well, they've kind of dried up Gilt Ticket. They're pretty popular because people like those gold foil inserts. I think I still have a couple Jumbos left, which I might add on to some future breaks at the end for people that want to buy those up. But yeah, that was a pretty hot product there, the Jumbos. All right, here we go. Next pack. We got a Nico Horner Cubs Rookie Stars card in there. Max Fried, Edwin Encarnacion. Travis Packpool says, I'm disappointed. What can I do? I still love the Astros. Yeah, I mean, they'll always be your team, and a lot of those cheaters will eventually be gone. And speaking of cheaters, there he is, Mike Fiers, the whistleblower, who blew the lid off the whole Houston Astros cheating scandal. And I don't know, everyone has a different opinion on Mike Fiers. Pedro Martinez called him a bad teammate, and David Ortiz called him a snitch. And Mark Teixeira came out today or yesterday and stuck up for Mike Fiers and kind of bashed Big Papi and Pedro for saying those things. And Last Rap says, I think pulling the Trouts was your hot box. Last Rap's baseball, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Yeah, that might be the hot box. Usually, the hot box have those parallels, one in every pack. I'm hoping that we have one of those. Typically, I've opened a few of these Heritage cases from last year, and every case had one of them. K-Town's got a 2019 Topps holiday break going on, and CG says, love your channel, thanks. Thank you very much, CG, for the donation. Really appreciate that. Make sure you guys check out CG's channel. Jamie says, Mike Fiers, did he give up his World Series ring and his bonus money? He's a hypocrite. Yeah, it's really kind of split down the middle on Fiers, I guess. Some people hate him, some people like him, some people don't care either way. Thank you very much, Kid Baseball Cards, for the kind words. Says you're the best breaker in the world. Appreciate that. There's CC Sabathia's probably final base card that we'll see with Merrifield. How much longer are you going to stream, Landon? We just started, and it takes about 10 minutes a box. We're only on box number 2. And if we went full, all 23 boxes, that would be 230 minutes if we did all of them. I don't know if we'll get through all of them or not. If some of those boxes go unsold, I will just save them for Patreon members. There's Jordan Alvarez and Aquino again. Last stack for Scott. What was the hit in your first box? It was a relic of Lucas Giolito, Michael. Serby, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Pete Alonso, Gold Cup card. That's the first time seeing this one for me. It is a short print, so that would be why it's taken so long. This is the third box that we've opened, and our first time seeing Pete Alonso. Sometimes people have an issue with that, with Heritage, because they take a lot of the better players and stars, and they make them short prints and make them harder to get from Heritage. So a lot of the times you might buy a pack of Heritage out and about, and you might just get nothing but like Dom Smith and a bunch of commons in there. Jerem Bubble says, kind of sucks at the price. You only pull a relic 50% of the time. Price should guarantee an auto. I agree. I would love to see a guaranteed auto in every box, even if it was a lesser known auto. There's Gavin Lux and Dustin May. Liam, thank you very much. And I would like it if they would make the relics, when they do have to put a relic in, maybe beef them up a little bit. I noticed that the jumbo relics this year have been really good. Like, we pulled Ken Griffey Jr. relics and Tony Gwynn relics and Ricky Henderson's. And so I like getting Hall of Famer relics a lot more than, I mean, Lucas Giolito had a nice season last year and everything, but I guess we'll see. Past the President says relics are 75% of the time. This is the third box opened. Let's find out. You guys can keep track if you're going to watch the whole live stream and see what the percentage is from 2 cases worth. Right now, we are at 50%. This pack probably has the hit. No, it's the next one, the second to last one. So far, out of the 3 boxes, it looks like that hit is going to come out of the same pack every time, which not a big fan of that. I mean, if you open a case, you can figure out where the autograph or hit is. That's not cool, especially for someone that might sell these by the pack. Brewers cards forever. Haven't had a chance to check that yet. I'm going to probably try to get those sent out this weekend. How about that? Frank Howard. The autograph is Frank Howard. It comes out of the same pack again, the second to last pack. Frank Howard from the Washington Nationals. And Papa J says, thanks for what you do. I am on the West Coast and still waiting on my shipment of Heritage, getting close to 700. Thank you very much, Papa J. Make sure you guys check out Papa J Cards. Help him get up and over 700 subscribers. And yeah, on the West Coast, I guess you're, what, 3 hours behind us? It's 2:30 out there. You should be getting it soon. My case came in a little after 4 today. And Emiliano Brito says, hello, friend. Emiliano, thank you very much for the donation and your support of the channel. Make sure you guys check out Emiliano and Papa J Cards. And that's a nice hit right there. Frank Howard, let's check out the back. Great slugger there. As Gem Mint points out, If anybody wants to put Frank Howard's career stats on the screen, you can do so. I can't remember how many career home runs he has, but 6'7", 250-pound, big dude, Frank Howard. Get that sleeved up for you. And a very nice one right there. There's the Jose Ramirez, not a short print. Kind of thought it might have been when I was doing my preview video. LA Collection, how's it going? This is our final pack, coming right after the Frank Howard auto, and Keone Kela and Brad Keller. Let's check out that one original 71 card. So an actual card from 1971 here. I'm really interested to see what the condition is like. It's, you can see the wear on the corners. Richard McAuliffe, and it's his 50th anniversary card there. You can see the nice gold stamping on there. That one's going to Scott. So Scott, thank you very much. Congrats on your Frank Howard autograph. That's box number 2 in the books. Box number 3 coming shortly is for Eric. You just get Scott's cards put away. Here's your box, Eric. Frank Howard, 382 career home runs, says Kyle. Thank you for looking that up for us. That's a nice career. A Mess of Things with a $2 super chat says, did you renew your Pirates tickets? Thank you very much, A Mess of Things. Really appreciate the support. No, I did not. I am out for the first time in, I don't even know, 13, 14 years. I have been a season ticket holder for every season dating back to the season directly after the All-Star game in Pittsburgh in 2006. So 2007 was my first full season as a season ticket holder, and I am done now. So they are going to have to get their money from somebody else, I guess. I really kind of stopped going to the games anyway, so it was kind of a waste of money. And the resale value on Pirates tickets are almost non-existent. Last Wrap says, I have some Mike Fiers slow motion videos on our channel for those who like to look at pitching mechanics. Full disclosure, I am not Mike Fiers. Last Wraps, thank you very much for that. Make sure you check out his channel, everybody. And CG says, hey, Jabs, have you ever watched Phil Hughes' channel? Thank you very much. Really appreciate that, CG and Last Wraps. Yeah, I've checked out a couple of his videos. I watched them in the drive-through line. I was really bored in the drive-through line at Chick-fil-A. There was like 15 cars in front of me. And so I started going through YouTube, and one of his videos came up recommended, and I watched it. It was like a 2020 Topps break. Looks like Topps sent him a free box to open, and he did it. And watched that for, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes that I sat in the Chick-fil-A drive-thru waiting for my chicken nuggets. All right, so let's see. We've got Jorge Soler leading the league in home runs there with, what do you have, 48 home runs, and another Yordan Alvarez and Aristides Aquino. So Eric's got to be happy about that one. Bosco says, Phil does all high-end. Who can afford that? Well, he was a former Major League pitcher, and if you go to his baseball reference page and go down to his salaries, I think he made over $40 million in his career, so that's no problem for him. Glad that he's out there doing that stuff. That's pretty awesome. Now we have Kristen Stewart, Dexter Fowler, Junior Fernandez, a rookie card, Josh Bell, New Age Performers, Jordan Yamamoto, decent prospect for the Marlins. Oh, is it $80 million? Okay, I don't want to cut him, sell him short there. $80 million career earnings, pretty awesome. We have Jordan Romano, Harold Ramirez, former Bucco farmhand, Tyler Beatty. And Dylan says, I love when you pull a card and get excited. Thanks, Dylan. Hopefully we have a nice, big autograph coming up for you. Joe Frey says, when do you think these will be restocked? How about that one? The Gary Sanchez catcher card, looking just like the Thurman Munson 71. I think they did that on purpose. If you're talking about retail, you're probably going to see that come out this weekend around there. I know that in a lot of stores around here in Pennsylvania, they hit the shelves on Fridays through Mondays. So it all depends on when their worker goes around and stocks the shelves. If you're at a location where your stuff comes out right on release day or even the night before, you are very lucky. 215 says, hey, Jabs, I'm late to the party. Here I was at work. How have you been? And hope all is well. Did I miss anything? And P.S. yesterday pulled a Yordan autograph. Congratulations, 215. Really appreciate that. And congrats on that Yordan Alvarez. So far, we're on box number 3, and we also did a preview video. So out of the 3 boxes that we've done, we've pulled 2 autographs, which is pretty nice. We did get an autograph out of the preview video. We just got a Frank Howard auto, and we had a relic in our first box of the night that we opened in the live stream. And it was a relic of Lucas Giolito, hand numbered out of 99. So that's all you missed so far, in addition to all the base cards. Pat says my Walmart was out of cards, but I found some at Target. Yeah, usually if you can't find one at one place, the other will have it, hopefully. Unless you're in like a hot zone for baseball cards where everyone's buying them up all the time. All right, so what else do we have here? Senzatella, Taylor Rogers, Wilson Ramos, Keone Kela, and Brad Keller is the last one. Are all the autograph cards roomies, says 2Planker. I'm not sure what you mean by roomies. You mean like roommates or rookies? You probably meant rookies. Typically with the autos, you do see more rookies and young players in Topps products for sure. All right, here's our next box. And what we've noticed is every autograph so far has come out of the second to last pack. So we shall see. Vetter says, did you play sports in high school? If so, what did you play? I played basketball and baseball. Baseball was my first love growing up, but it turned out that I was a better basketball player than a baseball player in high school because of my size. In 8th grade, I was full grown, 6'4". So had a lot of fun playing basketball there, but always loved playing baseball as well. Trey Mancini mini card, that's a nice one. Eric Hosmer, Daniel Murphy, Hansel Robles, Jordan Hicks. Autographs should be coming out of this one. Pat says, I asked a Walmart employee if they had any, and the attendant said an employee buys them before they even hit the floor. That is pretty ridiculous. How does that even happen? I know the Walmarts around here, they're not stocked by employees. There's an independent retailer that comes in. It's the MJ Holdings representative goes around and stocks the shelves. So I don't know if, I guess the employee probably works at customer service and sees them stocking the shelves and just runs over and buys all the new stuff. I don't know why they'd want to buy all like the blaster boxes, because I'm not a huge fan of blasters anyway, although I do like 2020 Topps Series 1, but I could see them gobbling up like the new tins that just came out, or like Joe was talking about the basketball prism or whatever for that Zion, whatever his name is, that's real popular. Sorry, I don't know anything about basketball whatsoever. But yeah, it's vendors that come in from MJ Holdings and stock the shelves. You just got to know when they're going to be there. Aaron Judge, that's a nice one. How tall is my brother and I? We are both 6'4", same height. Next, 6'4.5". Next pack, Nick Anderson is on top. Autographs should be coming up soon. Ronald Acuna Jr., I believe that's a short print. This is our 4th box we've opened. Haven't seen him yet. Yep. 464. I wonder if there's people that go around and they find out when the vendor is stocking the shelves, and then they go buy it all, and then they follow them to the next Walmart in their car and stuff. That'd be pretty creepy. I could see people doing that for those tins and stuff. All right, so the autographs should be in this pack or a relic. We'll see. It's going to be a relic, it looks like. I see a thicker card in there. Let's Tap Dat ASMR says, I bought $300 worth of blasters and all boxes with the same cards repeated over and over and over and over. No Bichette or any good rookies. That's terrible. Really sorry to hear about that. That would be frustrating. It is Michael Conforto Clubhouse Collection Relic. It is really hard to read what that says because it's in yellow. Game used memorabilia. Here's the back of that card. So Michael Conforto from the Mets for Eric. And you also have Freddie Freeman, Anthony Rizzo there at the end. Also have this Greatest Moments pack. Let's see what we've got from our final pack for Eric. Logan Allen rookie card. Michael Lorenzen, who might be more and more of a two-way player. How much are tins in the USA? Says Last Wraps. They are $15, $14.99 for a tin. And pretty much was sold out everywhere. You had to buy them on whenever they were stocked. But I have a feeling that they will be around again next week or the week after another restock. There's Max Scherzer mesmerizes 20 Tigers, one of the game's greatest moments. So Eric's box is in the books. Thank you very much, Eric. John is up next. Let's get your box on the screen for you, John H. Well, yeah, Panda, I don't know. A lot of people are trying to do that now and flip those tins, and I noticed that the prices of those tins went from $90 on eBay. Now they're like 20 or something like that. So the good thing is, since there's so many people trying to do it, they basically destroyed their own market. Let's see what we can get for John. If you're trying to buy a tin, I would suggest just waiting and maybe going to customer service, asking when the vendor comes and stock on the shelves at Walmart, and go back when whatever day that is and try to pick up a tin for yourself. John's got a Super Baseball card. There he is. He says, cool, pull me something great. Let's see if we can do just that. I'm wondering if the autograph is going to come from a different location from the other case, because right now I can tell you the autograph is second to last pack right there. Autograph or relic. Here we go. Some people weigh old Yu-Gi-Oh packs. Oh no, you might have a hot box, John. Check it out. Purple Parallel hot box. Yordan Alvarez and Aristides Aquino. Very nice. What's this one go for, guys? Purple Parallel, Yordan Alvarez and Aristides Aquino. And it is, they're not numbered because I do believe this is going to be a hot box. Let's let John know what this is going. I mean, you can look it up for yourself, John, on eBay recently sold, but very, very nice card. That's one of the best, literally probably the best purple parallel you can get is this one right here. Congratulations on that one. Let me throw that in the sleeve for you so I don't get my fingerprints all over it. And we'll leave that on the screen for John. Very nice one right there. Looks like every pack's going to have one. So typically with Heritage, you get $30 as kid baseball card breaks on that card. Pretty nice. $30 card right there. You get one of those in every pack. So there you can see it again, shimmering there in the light. Purple Parallels. Gotta love them. Ryan Presley is your next Purple Parallel. Gotta love the hot boxes. It's one of the surprises, I guess, of this. Imagine buying a box and getting all of these purple parallels in there. Jack Flaherty is the next one. So a common purple parallel is worth what, maybe $1 or $2, you think? Andrew says, what should I buy from Walmart? Well, if I were you, I would buy this product. I always like buying the new stuff as it comes out. Eduardo Escobar had a nice season last year. So there's only one listed on eBay for $30. So if that one sells, you never know. Maybe that one, you could put that on there and go up a little bit. Jay says, wait a minute. How does this even work? You randomly got a box with a bunch of purple. Yeah, Jay, that's a hot box. Every pack will have a purple card. There's only one of those boxes in every case. So in a case, there's 12 sealed boxes. And this just happens to be a hot box. Where everyone will have a purple parallel. Michael Brantley. Hey, we got the autograph in there too. Almost passed it by. AJ Puck rookie card. Congratulations. So the autos are coming out in full force today. We've pulled 3 autographs to 2 relics. So the autographs are ahead. I'm also counting the autograph from the preview video. So congratulations on that one. AJ Puck, he was the #1 draft pick, if I'm not mistaken, a while ago. 6th overall in the draft. Way back in, what year was that? I can't remember, but I know a mess of things would definitely know as he is the Athletics resident fan around here. Very, very nice. Take an autograph over a relic any day, but that's just me. There's your purple parallel. Every pack has one. This one is Adam Eaton. What level of Spanish do I teach? I teach high school Spanish. Next pack. And Job Fooey says he ain't no Dennis Eckersley. We have another one of JD Martinez, purple parallel. Some of you guys might really like looking at these cards. Very, very shiny and nice. Yeah, we pulled the first purple parallel, Aquino and Yordan Alvarez. Very, very nice. Paul says he ain't no Mark Mulder either. Aaron Judge. I wonder if they are purposely putting all the Yankees cards as landscape, at least the batters. I'm seeing a lot of them like that. Who we got? Luke Voigt, Gary Sanchez, and Aaron Judge so far. I'd stick out in my mind. Christian Walker, this is not a purple. This is a silver parallel, it looks like. This one might be numbered on the back. Let's check it out. Oh, we got a double hit here. You got Ramon Laureano. This one is numbered out of 571, the silver parallel. Congrats on that one. And Ramon Laureano also following him up. So a very nice pack. And Newfound Pass says, good stuff, man. Trying to hit 2,000 subs soon. Thanks a million. Newfound Pass, thank you very much for your support of the channel. Make sure you guys take a minute and go over to Newfound Pass. Just click on their super chat. Click go to channel. And yeah, give them some subs. Help this channel out. Hope you get to 2,000 very soon. And I just saw someone post that the AJ Puck is a $60 to $100 card. That's pretty awesome. We have a white border coming up here of Zach Britton. White border card. It's a little bit miscut, a little bit off center there, but that's a nice looking card. It is not numbered or anything. Zach Britton, white border. And Jay Vargas says, finally, and Brian Anderson is the purple parallel. So pretty cool. That's what these cards look like with white borders. Definitely have to, I like the black border so much better once you compare them side by side. I don't know, that's just me. The white border is just, they're cool, but if every card was like that, I don't know, that would be kind of a little bit bland, I guess. Here's our next pack. We have, this is pretty strange, by the way, Rookie Stars. James Marvel and Dario Agrazal. This guy was a former Pirates pitcher. He played with the Pirates last year. So I think Topps already had this card ready to go, and they just switched him out and changed that from Pirate Stars to NL and AL Stars. They might do the same thing with the Yordan Alvarez and Aquino card, because usually it's always like the teams will have the same players on it, like this Gavin Lux and Dustin May, the Bo Bichette. All right, here is our next pack. Already got our autograph. Maybe we'll get lucky and get another one. You never know. Let's see who's the... Aaron Judge is the purple parallel. Nice looking card right there. Aaron Judge, Michael Lorenzen. Next pack. Christian says, just got back from dinner. How's the break going so far? Pretty good. Luis Arraez, by the way. Keep an eye on this guy. Really low strikeout numbers. He's going to have a high batting average, I think, so check him out. Luis Arraez. Let me pick up his 2019 Topps Update rookie card. What else do we have here? We've got Dan Vogelbach, Willie Calhoun, John with a nice hot box. Congrats on this one, John. Emil, how's it going? We've got Tim Anderson, batting champ Tim Anderson. Brandon Woodruff. Oscar, how's it going? 71 Topps had the AL NL rookie cards as well, says Baseball King. There's Aaron Nola, purple parallel. And Beckett states the white borders are out of 50. So I didn't see a number on there, but if they're out of 50, they're definitely going to be desirable. Vetter's asking how much should a box of these cost. $100 is what they are going for and what they cost. You can pick one up for $100 on Steel City Collectibles or $100 for me on Patreon. I think I've got 2 boxes left over there. What else do we have here? Nico Horner rookie card. Now we have Ryan Braun, purple. Moonshot Master, how's it going? Mike Fires, and then Ozzie Albies purple parallel. Kevin Newman. About 6 packs left to go from this hot box for John. And Jacob deGrom, that's a nice looking card right there. Looks like Coco's got the flu. Sorry to hear about that. Influenza A. Been hearing some pretty crazy news from the CDC about that whole coronavirus. Sounding the alarm. Hopefully they can get that tamped down so it doesn't spread all over the place and affect all of our lives and keep us from going to work and school and, you know, even baseball games. As people will be encouraged to avoid being around lots of people. There's Joe Musgrove. There's 20 Giant Seasons. Danny Santana. I heard that Oscar base while I was reading their press release. Might have to shut down schools if it takes hold here. Dave Durango says, have a 2-team, 2 hobby box break of Heritage this Friday, and there's 15 spots left. Also, check out Austin Farmer. He's a great BBQ boy. Dave, thank you very much for the nice donation there. Make sure you guys check out Dave's channel, especially if you like Heritage. And if you weren't able to get into this break, Dave's got you covered over there. Head on over to Dave's channel. That's a nice Bryce Harper. Different picture than his other card, where he's running with his helmet falling off. So make sure, once again, check out Dave Durango. Thank you once more. There's Frankie Lindor. JTM says, had to get out of the hobby, but keep doing what you're doing, Eric. Thanks for all the good times this year. Good luck to all on the break. Thad, thank you very much, Thad M. Really appreciate you stopping in and checking this out. We're on a hot box right here. Hopefully we're going to see a nice season out of your Braves this year. We got Dylan Tate, Hunter Harvey. I think the Braves are probably the favorite to win that division. There's DJ LeMahieu, Josh Rojas. Looks like TWA just subbed to Thad. Make sure you guys all check him out. Click on his $4.99 donation. Go to his channel. And there we go. That was the best card from the box. $30 Yordan Alvarez and Aristides Aquino. The best base card, I should say. The AJ Puck was the best overall card. $60 to $100 for the Puck Auto, according to you guys. And now we also have the Super Baseball pack for John. Let's see who's in here. We've got Shohei Ohtani, and there you go. A nice little portrait there of Ohtani sitting on the bench waiting to get up there and take his hacks. So, John, thank you. Really appreciate that. Let's get the next one on the screen. Get these ones put down there for John. Next up is going to be box number 5. This is for Travis O. KB Cards, how's it going? Thanks for joining us this afternoon / evening for Topps Heritage 2020. Travis, you're up. If you're in here, you're on the clock. John says, I'm very happy with my box. You got a good box. Hot box and everything. And so far we've seen a lot of autos. More autos than relics. Let's see if we can keep that trend continuing. Doc Leo says, I'm driving from downtown Pittsburgh to Cleveland on Friday. Are there any card shops along the way you highly recommend? There's a place called the Baseball Card Shop that we checked out that was near maybe like Sharon, Pennsylvania. I think that's right on the way. I would just suggest maybe going to Yelp, the website Yelp, and type in sports cards and see what comes up. That's usually how I find all these little like hole-in-the-wall shops. There's also a store, I believe, in Cranberry or right around there that my brother and I checked out. The name of it is escaping me at the time because we were there about a year ago. Thank you very much, Gunner. Really appreciate that. Here's our next pack for Travis. Travis is on the clock right now. Clayton Kershaw. Is that a buyback box loader, says Eric. A lot of alliteration there. Yep, that is a buyback. I can't say it. Buyback box loader. 1971. It's an original 71 card, gold foil stamped, AJ Pollock white border. So according to Beckett, as someone pointed out earlier, these are out of 50. Baseball card Castle. Yep, that's it, Joseph. I think I was there like 3 years ago. It's been a long time since I've been there, but that is right on the route from Cleveland to Pittsburgh. Emil says, how much is the box? They're $100 a box. Gleyber Torres, that's got to be a short print because I haven't seen it yet. 483, yep. Blake says, besides all the big rookies from the last 20 years, who would you pick? So if I can't pick a rookie card, what card would I pick to collect, I guess? Blake, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. That's a good question because I typically focus in on rookies. I guess I would go after... That's a really good question. In the last 20 years, so 2000 to present day... I wasn't collecting cards from 2000 to like 2016 or so. I guess I would go for... I would go for Trout cards if I had a collection going for sure. Maybe go for all the Gold Cup cards of players. There's Adam Eaton, silver parallel out of 571. Yeah, got to go for Trout. Luis Ariz, by the way. Again, don't sleep on him. Does that 50th anniversary card come in every box? I just saw that question scrolling by. Gavin Lux. No, it comes in maybe like one out of every 2 or 3 boxes. They have 3 different box loaders that we've found. This is going to be our second 71. Here's our next pack. Garrett Cole on top. A little bit of a shorter do there. as Yankees forbid long hair and facial hair, so no more beard for Garrett Cole. How hard is it to get a short print in Topps 2020? Good question, Two Planker. I don't know. Maybe one per hobby box on average or something like that. I didn't see too many of them coming out. I did see a lot of the Garrett Cole short print, though. A couple of the Roger Clemens. Every now and then we'd pull a red carpet from the All-Star Game short print. VVV, any hot boxes yet? Yeah, you literally just missed one. Our last box was all a hot box, so I guess scroll back about 20 minutes or so, and you can relive that if you want to. Next box. Austin Farmer stopped collecting in 2011. That's a terrible time to stop, unfortunately. Missing out on all those 2011 Topps update cards. Noah says that hot box was crazy. Yeah, that was a good one. So congrats to John on that. And we might have another one if the second case sells out. There will be a second hot box somewhere along the way. There's Clint Frazier for Austin Farmer. Take a look at him. Maybe pause the screen. Clint Frazier, is he ever going to get a shot? The Yankees are going to hold on to him for depth, but he would be much better off, in my opinion, going to a different organization so he can get some playing time. The Yankees outfield's pretty stacked, but as you know, they are oft injured. Next pack. What do we got coming out of this one? Oscar Mercado, Mark Melanson. Noah says Clint Frazier keeps getting hurt. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, I really thought Frazier was going to be a good one. Hasn't really been able to get the show on the road, so to speak. Joey Votto, Mike Fultonavich. There's a 20 Giant Seasons insert card again. Anibal Sanchez. Next pack. John A is on deck. He's got box number 6 of this break. So, John, if you're just tuning in or watching, you are coming up shortly. All right, so we've got one stack left for Travis. And there should be an autograph somewhere in here. Hey, Yordan Alvarez short print. How about that one? That's our first time seeing it. All the other ones, he's on there with Aristides Aquino. Check out the back. Card number 54. This is, I don't know if this is going to be a super short print or not. It's our first time seeing it. Make sure you guys check this one out on eBay and let me know if we have anything super special here. Yordan Alvarez all by himself. Very, very nice action variation card. Someone look that one up for us. Get that in the sleeve and laid down there. It might be worth $10, might be worth more. And how about that for a pack? Thu says it's 90 to 120 bucks. So Travis, you might get a relic in your box, but you're gonna get a nice $100 card right here. Yordan Alvarez short print. Let's get that top loaded up for you. I didn't know that was a $100 card. Very, very nice. Steven's card says, hey Jabs, great seeing you live again. Stop by my shop channel anytime you see me live. Tell me a player, I'll show you what I've got for sale. So Steven's Cards, thank you very much. Make sure you check out Steven's Cards, and especially if you're in the market for a player, he has stuff to show you. So thank you very much, Steven's Cards. Make sure you guys click on that super chat, go over to the channel, and click on subscribe. All right, so a nice action variation there. Not much action going on there. You're just kind of standing there. But Yordan Alvarez, congrats on that one. And you might have something really good out of your 71 pack, hopefully. Patrick doing pretty well. Hopefully you're doing great as well. It's nice that we're at the halfway point of the week. 2 more days left in the work week, and then on to the weekend, which is always the best time of the week, at least for me. No work or anything. Autograph will be coming up very soon, hopefully. Gregory Polanco with the beard. So I think these pictures have been taken within the last 2 weeks, which is pretty interesting that they were able to get these cards all produced and cut and put out there so quickly. Jay's opening says, I'm sure you will pass with flying colors. There's a nice Johnny Bench. He's got an auto in the autograph set. I was looking that over. Saw Johnny Bench on the autograph checklist. Here we go. This should have an autograph or a relic in there. Been killing it with the autographs so far. And now we have a relic. JT Realmuto. So, Travis, at least you got a nice super short print there of Yordan Alvarez. Says, Yordan stays in my PC. Love it. Congrats on that one. And Hi Kindo says, thanks for the break. Lucky number 10. Pray for Trouts. So you've got box number 10. That'll be coming up, what do we got, in about 40 minutes, I think? It's about 10 minutes a box as we are just about ready to tick on over to the 50-minute mark as we finish box number 5. JT Real Muto is the hit for Travis. And here's your last pack. Nothing crazy going on in there. Let's check out your buyback box top card there. The Yordan Alvarez short print, $125 sold for today, says Juan. Thank you very much. Paul Popovich. And check out the condition of the card. Again, the 71 cards took a beating. It's off center, but it's got that nice gold foil stamp on there for you. So Travis, thank you very much for participating in the break. And once again, congrats on the nice Yordan Alvarez. Next up, John A. with box number 6. Grab that box for you. Reach down the case and pick the next one out. John A. hoping for Yankees cards. It'd be nice to pull you some nice... Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Who would you be after? I'm trying to think what Yankees in the autograph set. I'm sure there's a couple at least. You got a Super Baseball oversized card on top. Let's get all your packs out and get to ripping these. John A. Let's see. Your first pack, Ryan Presley, Christian Yelich, Shohei Ohtani. I believe that's a short print. We haven't seen that one yet. 433. As we go through these cards, it becomes more and more obvious who's a short print because we've opened now. This is our 7th box. And if we haven't seen a card yet, it's obviously going to be a short print. That's an easy way of doing it once you watch so many of these breaks. Usually the short print cards are the better players too, the stars and whatnot. 401 to 500, Austin, are the short prints. We got a white border here of the Astros. Next stop, World Series. Of course, a lot of people not a big fan of that card anymore. Astros are... all those players probably going to be forever marred by that scandal. Blake, I have been to Miller Park probably about, I don't know, like 9 times on 3 or 4 different occasions. Used to go and see the Pirates there a lot, maybe like at least once a year. Andrew Miller, Mike Ford. Andrew Miller kind of, kind of trending a little bit downward. Not quite the same pitcher that he was back with the Indians in 2016. Marcus Semien. It's a nice one right there. He had a nice season last year. What, do you come in 3rd in the MVP voting? Paul says the Dodgers should be crowned champions. Yeah, Dodgers were, in some people's opinion, robbed of the World Series. A lot of Astros in this pack. Correa and then Garrett Cole. And also Jose Altuve. And this is the play here that has a lot of people up in arms about Altuve. He walked off the Yankees with the World's... we sent him to the World Series with this home run off of Aroldis Chapman, what was it, Game 6? And a lot of people feel like he knew what pitch was coming because he was wearing a buzzer. And the evidence of that was because he didn't want his shirt ripped off and he was protecting himself with all his might to keep his teammates from ripping off the shirt. And a lot of people speculated that it was because he was allegedly wearing a buzzer. That's not been proven by MLB. They have investigated it, but haven't been able to prove that. Travis Packpool says, thanks for the Yordans. Going into my PC, also just starting my channel, so any love would be great. Thanks all. Trav's Pack Pulls. Make sure you guys help him get off the ground, help him get started with some subscribers there. He was in there for the last break, and he has that nice Yordan Alvarez coming his way. Jay's Opening says, I got you, Travis. Going to get on over there and sub to him. Gold Robber, I'm doing well. Thank you very much for asking. Appreciate you being in here. Next pack. Michael says Altuve card's losing value. I don't think his rookie card has lost much. His 2011 Topps update is still about a $30 card. I mean, when I bought that card a few times, it might have been 2 years ago, it was $30. So I don't know if it went up and then came back down. I think Altuve lucked out because it's 2011, which is a really in-demand set there. Shohei Ohtani, nice chrome finish there. It's out of $9.99. Adam Engel's the last one there. Next pack, we got Josh Hader, Manny Machado, Pete Alonso. That's a short print. Check out the back, number 457. Willie Adame, Starlin Castro, and Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gold Robber says, ban those Astro players for life. Unfortunately, Manfred gave them immunity, so he can't do anything about it now. It would have had a lot of issue with the players' union, and they would have filed grievances for any discipline, and they would have all been dismissed by an arbitrator. So there's Bo Bichette rookie card. I guess Manfred felt his hands were tied, so he did what he did to get to the bottom of it and hand out the punishment he was able to. Punish the managers and the bench coach. And also, he didn't explicitly punish Carlos Beltran, but the Mets felt enough heat from the whole investigation to let Beltran go, as he was the only player named in the report. And he was a mastermind, along with Alex Cora, of that whole thing. Michael said, pull an Eric Jabs rookie card on my Topps Ball Hawkers pack. Is there such a thing? Somebody made a Topps Ball Hawkers pack? That's pretty cool. I'm guessing Zach Campbell was probably in there too at some point. Coco says, every team cheats. Yep, definitely. I agree with you. Every team definitely does try to steal the signs, but they try to do it in legal ways. Sitting on the bench, watching what's going on, or maybe a runner out at second base trying to relay signals. Oop, just dropped this Devers card here. And Jack Townsend says, when will the next live stream be? Great question. Really appreciate that. Jack, I'm thinking at the latest next Wednesday, March 4th, when 2020 Donruss comes out. I don't know if I'll have any live streams between now and then, but we'll see. Thank you very much for the donation. Make sure everyone clicks on that $1.99. Check out his channel. Give him some subs. Yep, this is a live stream. Some people want to know what's on the horizon next. I believe it's 2020 Donruss. And Austin Farm says, Donruss looks bad. And yeah, I did see the Ronald Acuna Jr. mock-up, and I cannot wait to open that box in that preview video. It might be, I don't know what my reaction's even going to be, but from that one card that I saw, I'm hoping that's just kind of like an insert card that I saw. Ronald Acuna Jr. with a bunch of eyeballs in the background, eyeball emojis. Not snowing here yet, Holy Toledo. It's supposed to, though. This is a Vladdy Jr. short print, I do believe. 414 is the number on the back. Cards 401 to 500 are short prints. Austin says Bowman will be fire. Someone was throwing out yesterday on the Astros. Says Michael, I think the Astros are going to be facing a lot of beanballs. It looks like as a lot of players are outraged that they weren't disciplined for basically stealing a World Series in their opinion. Yeah, Altuve was hit, though, by a breaking ball, so he wasn't beamed on purpose. There's our hit, Wilson Contreras, game-used memorabilia. All-star catcher Wilson Contreras. There's the back of the card for John. Michael says, how do I get in on a break? If you go to my preview video, the link's there in my preview video. It's like the 13-minute video that I uploaded directly before this one. Links to my Patreon page. Oscar says he should get health insurance. There's Bryce Harper. That's a short print, 447. So I'm thinking the other Bryce Harper was an action variant that we saw with him running, with his helmet falling off. John A., you've got one more pack, Super Baseball. One card in here, and it is going to be a Fernando Tatis Jr. There's what the card looks like. Nice looking card there of one of the best young players going in the game. A lot of people think Tatis has good things in store for his career, and I tend to agree with them. Next up, Randy, you're on the clock. Get your box up here, box number 7. Coco Pallone says, I will buy that Wilson Contreras card off you, John. So, John, if you're in here, make sure you click on Coco's comment right there and link up with him. We got another original 71 box topper. So there will be a real 1971 Topps card, hopefully in good shape. So far, all the cards that we've seen, if we sent them off the PSA to be graded, we'd be lucky to get maybe a PSA 4. So the quarters have been kind of iffy at best. So, Randy, you're up now. Box number 7. On the clock. Let's see what we can pull for you here. Looking for short prints, autographs, any kind of action variants. Pack number 2. There's Juan Soto, who's going to be a huge star. Samuel says I should do a card tour. Yeah, I'm trying to get my garage cleaned up so that I can maybe eventually do that. My garage is basically like a storage unit right now for all kinds of things. There's a Mark Melanson, not yellow, white border out of 50. Jordan Yamamoto. And Josh Reddick is the last one there from the Astros. And Jem Mint says, hope the 1971 is a high number. I didn't even think to look for that. We'll have to check that out. Check out the card number on the back next time. We'll be doing that in roughly 8 or 9 minutes once we finish off these packs. Whites are out of 50, but they're not numbered. Yeah, Noah, I don't know. Supposedly they're out of 50. It's kind of like the how Topps put out those gold foils in the jumbos, but they weren't numbered either. And yeah, Chad, that's a good point. SPs are 1 in every 3 packs. So that, that would be about it. Be like 1 every 4th pack or so. We have Jordan Hicks there. Gunnar says, what can I do to get some St. Louis Cardinals cards? Gunnar, I would check out eBay, maybe try to find a team break. I'm not doing team breaks right now, especially with all the work I have for school. Just I don't have time to sort them out. So we're just sticking to the box breaks right now. Sean Manaea, your A's wild card starter. Jurickson Profar in his Padres uniform there. There's Garrett Cole in the Yankees uni, card number 367. Tucker Barnhart, Jordan Luplow, and Josh Van Meter is the last one. Jamie says, ironically, nobody says the Yankees should surrender the World Series when they won with a bunch of steroids players like Giambi and Clemens and A-Rod. Well, unfortunately, I bet you if you go back all throughout the steroid era, every team had steroid users on there. I believe Kurt Schilling was the one that said 75% of the league was using performance enhancers during that era. Hey, we've got J.J. Davis silver. I believe that's out of 571. J.D. Davis, not J.J. Davis. J.J. Davis was the Pirates' #1 draft pick back in the 90s. He was a bust. J.D. Davis, and I think he's got to have an MRI on his shoulder, having some injury concerns. Hopefully he's going to be okay. I guess you Mets fans will be waiting with bated breath to see how that turns out. Paul DeJong, that's a short print, 476. Edwin Encarnacion. And Brandon Bell. Yeah, and Sevy needs TJ. Luis Severino going to be out for the year. John Snyder says, the way you're doing breaks now is simple. Yeah, let's not make it harder than it has to be. Definitely, this is much more simple for everybody. Rob, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Let's see what else we have here. Andrelton Simmons, Freddie Freeman, Gio Urshela, and Anthony Rizzo. Still looking for an autograph or relic. Hopefully it's an autograph. We haven't seen an autograph in 2 boxes now. This is the 3rd one. We were on a nice little streak there. Andrew McCutchen, I think, is a short print, 456. He, of course, had his season cut short last year when he blew out his Achilles. Or was it his Achilles or his ACL? It might have been his knee. I can't remember. It was a leg injury. That's all right, Oscar. You just being here supporting the channel by watching is enough for me, man. There's another Willie Mays Giant season card. Alex Dickerson. Michael Conforto falling down there, getting tagged out. And Mike Soroka, Gold Cup card. That's a nice one right there. Had a great season last year for the Braves, turning into their ace. Next pack, KC Kids. How's it going? I know I'm selling these on Patreon. If I would put these on eBay, I would have to charge an additional $10 to cover the stupid eBay fees. So it's easier to sell them for what they cost and not have to pay those stupid fees. So since I'm doing it this way, it's just easier. Frankie Lindor, that's a short print, and it's out of 442. Frankie Lindor is going to be the next $300 million man. Next, we have Marcus Semien on top again. Autographs should be coming. Hey, Alex Verdugo, your newest Red Sox player. That's a short print. It's number 459. First time seeing that one. Delano DeShields Jr. Next up. 7 hit by pitches for the Astros after 6 games. Yeah, that's going to be interesting to watch. I know the commissioner, Rob Manfred, has threatened Swift penalties, swift and harsh penalties for people that target the Astros. We'll have to see how that goes, though. I know there's a lot of players that don't really care about that. They, like, if you're a pitcher, I guess you'll take your 5-game suspension and just be pushed back a day. That's one thing about suspensions. A suspension for a starter doesn't mean the same as it would for a position player, since starters pitch every, like, what is it, 5th day, usually. Josh, welcome back. Oscar, sometimes I will put them for sale just on the community tab and just ask you to leave your PayPal email address, but I didn't do that for this one because pretty much all the boxes are spoken for. There's just a couple people didn't pay their invoices. There is a Junior Fernandez. Pulled a couple of his autos out of Tops. We have our hit is going to be Evan Longoria, game used memorabilia. Evan Longoria, there's the back of the card for Randy. So Longoria, one of the all-time great Rays players. Brian, I prefer PSA. Has always been my favorite, even with their whole scandal last spring. That's just personal preference. Will Smith, gold cup card. This is the last pack. Brandon Woodruff and Adam Hazley is the last one. Let's check out that 71 Topps card, see if it's a high number, see if the condition is good on it. It's Hector Torres. It's card number 558. 558, and there it is. Off center, pretty bad, like 90-10, 20-80. Condition not terrible. Yeah, Hector Torres for Randy is the box card there. Norman's up next. Get your box ready, Norman. It is going to be this one, box number 8. Hey, Mark, how's it going? We've pulled, what did we get, like 3 autos so far? I guess you guys have to fill in Oscar on the PSA scandal, the card trimming scandal that rocked the hobby last spring, was it? Oops, just dropped all my penny sleeves into a pile of trash on the ground. That stinks. Oh, well, they all fell out, too. I guess we'll just go without 50 of those. All right, we got another 71. Norman, you're up. We got 3 relics in a row. Hopefully now it's time for an autograph. Let's see what we get here. Sam Coonrod. Never noticed him before. David Dahl. And Byron Buxton is the last one there. Carlos Correa, who kind of, I don't know, made himself look bad in an interview. He was getting booed big time. Asked if he got booed. Or did he hear the boos? He's like, no. Kind of sticking up for his teammates, and a lot of people were rubbed the wrong way by Correa's comments. Scott Kingery, Cody Bellinger, your MVP right there. Justin B pulled a yellow parallel. Gavin Lux from Walgreens hanger. That's pretty good. I'm not sure exactly what that goes for, but I would imagine maybe $20. That's just a, I don't know, throwing a number out there. The best way to figure that out is just go to eBay and check out the recently sold listings and see what it's been selling for. And that's going to be your best indicator what your card is worth. All right, 1 cent says sold it for $75. That's pretty good. So yeah, those yellow parallels are making the hanger boxes impossible to find, at least in the Pennsylvania area. I've been to, what is it, like, I don't know, 10 Walgreens looking for those hanger boxes and cannot find them. Mark Buxton, not a fan of Gavin Lux. Yeah, we'll have to see. A lot of times these youngsters come up and they can't make the adjustment. We shall see. Not yet, Blake. Going to get them out by probably, hoping for Saturday. I got like 75% of it, and then I got slowed down by working on Patreon packages, trying to get those out. Next up, we got Pedro Baez, one of the slowest workers in the game. He takes forever to get the sign and throw the pitch. Kevin Pillar, Jordan Luplow, and Josh Van Meter is the last one there. What's in the hanger boxes, Dan? Well, hanger boxes have 67 cards, and the Walgreens have 2 yellow parallel cards. I think it's 2, might be more. We got Michael Brantley out of 571 parallel. And Yordan Alvarez. Yordan Alvarez is always the last card of the pack with Aquino. We did pull the super short print Yordan Alvarez earlier. How can I tell from the front of the card? Well, it's I don't have a checklist in front of me. I've opened now, this is my 9th box that I've opened. So if I see a card that I've not seen already, like for example, that Justin Turner, I've seen like 8 or 9 times already. So if I see a card for the first time, I'm like, wow, I haven't seen that card yet. Why? Because it's a short print and it's not showing up nearly as much. Short prints are 1 every 3 packs. It's the last 100 cards of the checklist. So, oh, that's okay, Dan. I didn't even realize that I did that. People were calling me out because I was like, yeah, this Miguel Sano hit 30 home runs last year for the White Sox. I don't know why I said that. I must have had White Sox on the brain. Guess I might have been a little distracted filming that video. I know I was definitely in a hurry filming the video because I had somewhere to be at by 9:30 p.m. last night. So I had to make sure I got where I was supposed to be by 9:30. And I had a brain fart and said Sano played for the White Sox. Why are messages being deleted in chat? Don't seem bad. Nunzi, we got our moderators here making sure that everyone stays civil. There's Garrett Cole, Brian Reynolds, and they do a great job. And Robbie Cano. What is a Bo Bichette Gold going for right now, asked Blake. I would check it out on eBay recently sold. Yeah, that could happen. People will spam. And Shed Long. How much is a case of these? I think a case is $1,159. After tax, you're paying just over $1,200 for a case, which comes out to $100 per box. So you can pick up a hobby box for $100. Some LCS will sell them for a little more, but here's our next pack. We got Wilson Ramos in there, and Eric Lauer, Keone Kela, and Brad Keller is the last one. Jose Berrios leading things off there. Edwin Encarnacion. Overall thoughts on the set? I like it. I definitely like the design more than 1970 Topps, so I like this release of Heritage more than last year's. Not a big fan of those gray border cards. There's Zach Gallen again. Short print, Andrew McCutchen, card number 456. Andrew McCutchen going to be back healthy for this year. Hopefully he can get back to the Andrew McCutchen of old. Hasn't been quite the same player since he cut his dreadlocks off. Obviously that has nothing to do with it. There's the Gavin Lux card again with Dustin May. Nelly Cruz, and Jose Altuve is the last one. We'll see how Altuve does this year. If Altuve has a rough year this year, man, that's going to be rough for him, as a lot of people are going to speculate that he's not the same player because he doesn't have his alleged buzzer. There's Charlie Blackmon. That is a game-used bat. Blackmon for Norman. So 4 relics in a row. We were on a roll there with autographs. Maybe we'll get a nice 1971 card. Haven't pulled the Aquino short print yet. Austin Farmer with the link there for my Patreon page to sign up for the breaks. There's Bo Bichette. We'll see if we have any more spots available here once we get through our claimed and purchased boxes. Nicholas, how's it going? Mark never got any good cards from 2019 Heritage. There's Bobby Wine. Check out the condition of it. You can see the black borders just really show the corners, especially. Card number 171, Bobby Wine for Norman. Thank you very much, Norman, for buying into the break. Our next participant is going to be Dave H. Get you on the screen. How do I tell if it's a short print? Well, it's real easy, Madden Mobile. Just check out the back of the card. If it's card number 401 to 500, you've got a short print. So the card number will tell us. Dave is up. You got box number 9. Here are the hot rookies we're looking for this season. Bo Bichette, Yordan Alvarez, Gavin Lux, Aristides Aquino, Dustin May. Hi Kendo says, anyone need a yellow 2020 Bichette or Jordan? There you go, guys. Those of you that can't find your hanger boxes at Walgreens, make sure you hit up Hi Kendo. They've got you covered. You can purchase one off of them. Thank you very much for the donation. Really appreciate that, High Kendo. Make sure you guys head on over to their channel and give them some support. Sub to them. All right, so here we go. This is box number 9. Dave, you're on the clock, so to speak. Keston Hiura, that should be a short print. Haven't seen that one yet. Yep, card number 413. Keston Hiura, short print. The Gold Cup, Anthony Rizzo. Jamie said, I ruined my 70s Topps cards touching up the corners with a Sharpie. Yep, I could definitely see people doing that. 71 Topps cards, you want to make them look a little more sharp, take a Sharpie and touch up the white. But unfortunately, that's going to make your cards worth a lot less than if you wouldn't have done that in the first place. Steve says 71 was before most of us were born. Yep, that rings true for me. I wasn't born until 1980. So this was 9 years before I was born. Mike Soroka. Christopher's cool card says, in 20 years, Heritage will be based on 1990 Topps. And Barface. Yeah, good old 90 Topps. I was a fan of 90 Topps, though, when it first came out, judging based off of the cross-section of my cards. I had a lot of 90 Topps. I was always a Topps guy, though. Always buying packs of Topps. They were my favorite. I don't know if it was the gum that attracted me or just because Topps was like the #1 leader in the hobby. Mark says 88, worst set ever. Yeah, 88 was kind of rough. There's Chris Sale out of 571. Check out the back of it. No, out of 999. Sorry about that. That's the regular parallel there. Chrome parallel. Chris Sale. Whatever happened to Upper Deck, says KC Kid? Well, they lost their license, and now they're producing hockey cards. So you can still pick up Upper Deck cards, but it's going to be hockey. There's Ronald Acuna Jr. short print, card number 464. Zach Davies, Jackie Bradley, JBJ, and Josh Reddick. Nicholas says, I collect base sets. Do you recommend this one for me to buy? Well, I don't know. This is a little bit trickier to say the base set. You're going to have to pay a little more money if you want the true base set because you're going to have to buy all the short prints as well. It's 500 cards in the set, and the last 100 cards are all short prints. So, I mean, I don't even know what that's going to cost you. But if you're a set collector, I would say just go with Topps. They're very, very easy to come by. They increased production this year, apparently. Especially if you like putting them together by hand, it'll be a lot less frustrating because you're going to have a lot of holes in your set that you're putting together from cards number 401 to 500. Yeah, somebody mentioned that to me, Nunzi. Somebody, Renee from Storage Wars, mentioned me on his YouTube channel. So I went over there and checked him out. One of the Storage Wars participants mentioned that he watches a lot of Jabs Family, which is pretty cool. Somebody put the link up, and I went to it. It took me right to the part where he's talking about that. Amanda Wilson says, first time in your live stream. Amanda, welcome. Glad to have you here. We haven't found our hit from this box yet, so it should be coming up soon. We're about halfway through the box, so within the next 5 minutes. Next, we've got Hunter Harvey, rookie card. Usually the hits are coming out of that last stack. I love this Aaron Judge card. This is a nice card. One of my favorite pictures from the set is that Aaron Judge. I don't really collect Aaron Judge or anything, but I think that's a great looking card. All right, Trevor Bauer, Taylor Rogers, your closer. What Throwback Thursdays tomorrow? Well, Oscar, I'm trying to decide. ABCs need 1, 2, 3 with a $2 donation. Really appreciate that, man. Says, hi, Eric. 500 Bus Rider video goes up tomorrow. So, guys, check out ABCs need 1, 2, 3 and give him some support. Yeah, I get it. Bus Rider. Check out his 500 sub video. Really appreciate that, man. Everybody check him out. And give him some support. Thank you very much for being here. Dylan Bundy Gold Cup card. Tyler Alexander rookie card. Freddie Freeman and Domingo Santana is the last one. We got Adam Engel on the back. Luke Jackson, Freddie Galvis, Clayton Kershaw. I think that might be a short print. Haven't seen that one yet. No, it's not a short print. Card number 385. But it is an action variant. So there we go. See the word action at the top there? We have a short print. Clayton Kershaw. What's this one go for? Maybe $10? Blake, I sell all the cards now on my Patreon page. I'm no longer doing eBay. Does Linda have a spot in this break? Nope, she does not, unfortunately. My format of my breaks has changed. I'm doing it by the box, so I don't have to spend, I don't know, like a 4-hour break like this one might be. Would literally take me, I don't even know, 20, 30, 40 hours to sort them all out and package them all up. Way too much time. There's the Say Hey Kid, Willie Mays. Are these the same thickness as Past Heritage? Yeah, it's just like Past Heritage. Same kind of stock there. Junior Fernandez rookie card. G-Man Joy Clayton Kershaw. There's his regular card. I just saw his action variant, which is pretty nice. I don't know if I might have missed what you guys said that one is going for. Hangers are $11 for these. That sounds about right. Usually hangers around $10 to $11. Nick Senzel. I think we have a short print. Yes, we do. Card number 482, Nick Senzel, short print. Dylan Cease, rookie card. Yadier Molina, card number 400. The last card before the short prints begin. This one should have the hit in it, and I think he got an autograph. I don't see a thick relic card in there. Finally, after 4 boxes, we're back to autos. Check it out. It's going to be a... No, they faked me out. There's no autograph in here. This is the pack. Sorry about that. This is the pack. Heather, how's it going? Glad to see you in here. We're going to have an autograph right now, it looks like, or a relic, and it is a relic of Gio Urshela. So, had a great season last year for the Yankees, and you get a nice little piece of thread hanging out of the card. For those of you that like three-dimensional or things like that, Gio Urshela, game-used relic. And what is that? What color is that? It's like a brown? Do the Yankees wear brown, like a camo jersey or something? An alternate jersey? Or is that jersey just super dirty? Gio is the hit. David Bodie and Lance Lynn. So, Dave, your best card might be the... Mark says that's just really dirty. Batting glove, maybe? I don't think so. Last pack, Michael Franco and Luis Ariz. All right, so we've got greatest moments, this little add-on here. Dan's worried about the black borders. Yeah, they definitely show wear. I don't know, maybe they won't age as bad as 71 because I feel like the stock is a little different. Maybe they're slightly thicker, who knows. Cody Bellinger is the greatest moments hit, new standard for power. So, Dave, thank you very much. Congrats on your Clayton Kershaw action variant. And Nick, you're up now. I know Nick was in here earlier asking when his box was going to be. Well, it's your time right now. Box number 10. Let me get Dave's stuff put aside. 2018 update worth $45 for a box. You know what? There's all the good rookies in 18 updates, so I would say that's... I've seen it gone for 50. I don't think it's going to go down anytime soon, so you might as well grab that for 45, definitely. All right, so Nicholas is calling Jordan Auto for Nick. Nick, you're up. Let's see. So far, the best card that we've pulled out of this case is worth what? Maybe $100, $120? Let's see if we can find one worth big money from the last 2 boxes from case number 1. There's 12 boxes per case. This is box number 10. Plus, we did one for the preview video. You have a 1971 original card in that pack. We'll do that at the end. 2018 definitely was a great class of rookies, Michael. I do agree with that. You had guys like Juan Soto, Ronald Acuna Jr. in there, Gleyber Torres, and many more. Here we go. Walker Buehler in Series 1s. All right, so Matt Carpenter, Jordan Hicks, a couple Cardinals there. Pepper, you're on deck, by the way, if you're in here watching. Austin says 2018 was fire. Yeah, it definitely was. I wish I would have taken Joe iPhone's advice and bought a whole bunch of cases of 2018 update like he advised me to, but I don't think I did. No, I know I didn't. I have a case of blaster boxes. That's it. We have a white border coming up. Dylan Bundy. Brian says Mike Trout did nothing wrong. Yeah, I guess you're referring to Mike Trout and how he uses HGH illegally for a thyroid condition. That news was, I don't know who put that news out. I guess somebody trying to deflect away from the Astros scandal That news was about a month old. Hey, Yordan Alvarez and Aristides Aquino. What's this one go for, by the way, everybody? Maybe like, what, $5 for that base card, Topps? How many white border cards are in the box? Well, usually it's one every 2 boxes or so. We've seen a couple of them so far. They're limited to 50, according to you guys. It's $20 for that card on eBay, the Aquino and Yordan. Really? That's pretty high. I thought you could probably find it for $5. If you could sell that for 20, I'd probably sell that right now, because I think you know, if it's a base card, it's going to go down. All right, Pepper is here and ready. Save the best for last. I am the Walrus. You're up next. Victor Robles. That is a short print out of 497. Smart CryptoBot says, why are my 1980s baseball cards not worth anything? Guys, I think we got to break it to them. Overproduction. They've made like 3 million of every card, so those cards are basically worthless right now. How can I tell it's a short print so fast? It's because I've opened a whole case of these. If I haven't seen the card already, I know that it's a short print just because we've seen all these cards probably a dozen times right now. And also, the easier way to tell is just look at the back of the card. Cards number 401 to 500 are all of your short prints, the last 100 cards in the base set. There's Nolan Arenado. That one is not a short print. Had to double check that real quick. Ryan Braun and Brandon Nimmo, who the Pirates were possibly considering for Starling Marte. The Mets wanted Starling Marte to come on over and be a center fielder. They were trying to pawn off Brandon Nimmo, but the Pirates didn't want him. And Starling Marte ended up with the D-backs for 2 18-year-old prospects. One of them supposedly has some good upside. He's a shortstop. I guess we'll see. There's Josh Hader, who lost his arbitration case. Rhys Hoskins, that should be a short print. First time seeing that one. Card number 490. Yep, it is a short print. Rhys Hoskins, who is a beloved son of Topps, as they gave him his own set in all of the retail releases, despite hitting, what, 226? Rough year for Hoskins, but good enough to get a set out of it. I don't know. I guess Topps feels like he is going to be a good one this year. Maybe Topps is projecting Hoskins to go on a tear and have a big year. And that set will be more desirable then. 357 Magas here says, hey, Eric, my LCS had 2 cases and Heritage, and they're sold out. Luckily, I was able to get 1 box. Any great hits yet? 71 Topps is my favorite design of the 70s. 357 Maga, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Tree Seekers, I did get your text. I got to think about what I could possibly trade you for that. That's a pretty nice pull there, that Optic Josh Bell card. There's Bo Bichette. Make sure you guys check out 357 Maga's channel. Yep, everyone's gobbling up 2020 archives. Kind of tough to come by. Usually all these cards are when they first come out. I'm sure if you try to get this retail, if you miss the release day by a day or two whenever they stock your shelves, you might not be able to find it for another week or two. I find like at my Walmarts, they might only put out, I don't know, 5 blaster boxes. They just have little display. It's really not enough. Especially for release day, they should at least double it up or more. All right, next pack. Shout out to you, Clemente PNC. Amanda Wilson says, I'm a kid collector. My dad has a 1952 Mickey Mantle Topps card. Amanda, that's pretty awesome. I hope that's in good condition. And that is a very valuable card. Depending on the condition of it, you might have your dad get it graded. Michael says, nothing in my Walmarts right now. Shelves are empty of everything. Have you guys noticed that this year? Like recently, like baseball cards are, I don't know if they're just really back in vogue right now. Chris Bryant, that's a short print. There's the back of the card. Card number, oh, it's not a short print. It's an action variant. So I got fooled by the picture. I'm going off of pictures. We have an action short print here of Chris Bryant. Congratulations on that one, Nick. Put that one in a sleeve for you. But yeah, I've noticed that retail is going really, really strong this year. I think it's maybe because a lot of people are making videos on YouTube. Not just me, but there's a ton of new YouTube channels popping up and increasing interest in the hobby. Shannon Greer says, I just sent payment, didn't see the invoice. Okay, I'll check it out. I definitely sent you an invoice. I just copied and pasted it, so maybe either email was put in wrong or I accidentally like copied part of a space or something. I'll check it out and I'll add you to the end of the break. Get you in there. Adam Hazley Paul says, none of my 3 local Walmarts even sell cards. That's terrible, Paul. They're missing out on a nice nice revenue stream there. People are just talking about how popular cards are right now. Aaron Judge. I went to Target yesterday to see if I could maybe find a Heritage, like sneaking on the shelves a day early, but like their shelves were bare too. Hey, Dream Big Productions is back. There's a Mike Trout short print, by the way. Card number 466. Thank you very much, Dream Big. Dream Big says, do your kids enjoy playing with the educational toys lately, especially the globe? How is your children's school? Is the weather snowy in your area? Dream Big, thank you very much. They enjoyed all the toys that you sent. They are having a good time in school, and in the area, it is not snowy yet, but it is supposed to snow 2 to 4 inches tonight, I heard. Make sure you guys check out Dream Big's channel. Really appreciate the support, man. Brandon Belt. Hey, this should have an autograph in this pack. Or a relic. It's going to be a relic, it looks like. You can tell by the thickness of that card there in the cross section. It is a relic. It is Albert Pujols. So a pretty good one. Future Hall of Famer, game-used bat from Albert Pujols. And here's the back of the card right there. The 2020 Heritage White Border Mike Trout sold for $350. That's pretty crazy. That would be a nice one to find for sure. I wonder what the Trout short print sells for. What, 10 bucks maybe? Michael says it's coming. You're in Columbus. It snowed there today. Well, hopefully it snows overnight. Maybe we'll have a delay. Walker Buehler, I believe. Short print? Yes, $4.96. Our first time seeing Walker Buehler in this case. And Anthony Rizzo. Are there any auto relics in the set? I haven't seen any yet. So that's it for Nick's box. He had a nice action variant there of Chris Bryant. And let's check out your original 1971 Topps card. You have a Frank Howard, who he pulled his autograph. Tony Canigliaro, and Boog Powell with a big stamp on his face. Boog Powell was the last one there. Luckily, it's not like a Harmon Killebrew or something with a stamp right over his face. Too bad they couldn't move that up like right there. I guess the stamp is in the exact same place on every single one. A Boog Powell stamp face. I guess that is a cool one there. Nick Johnson, congrats on the stamp face card. Boog Powell did nothing wrong, but obviously Topps doesn't care, says Brian. Yeah, maybe whoever is in charge of this went to Boog's Barbecue out at Camden Yards behind the right center field fence and maybe didn't get a good sandwich or something and take it out on poor Boog. All right, this is the last box of case 1, and it is for Pepper. So Pepper was here. Hopefully you're still here. Your case is up, or your box is up right now. Let's see who we pull for you. You have a Baseball's Greatest Moments card in there. James says nobody puts Boog in the corner. All right, let's see here. Jason's screaming, sell spots, you team, not box. Well, there's a lot of breakers that do it by the team. I would suggest going and working with them. I don't have time to sort these out. A 4-hour break takes at least like 20 to 30 hours to sort them all out and then package them up. All right. Austin says, just noticed you're using scissors again. My box cutter is, I forget where it is. I think I left it over at a loved one's house, unfortunately, opening up a bunch of boxes to populate Patreon packages. So it's somewhere, but the scissors work just fine for this. Joe Eifert says, Jazz, can we open Optic Basketball? Joe, what am I looking for in Optic Basketball? I would have to know what the chase card is. Is it that rookie Zion Williams or whatever his name is, Masahiro Tanaka? I would not be opposed to doing some basketball, I guess, to mix it up a little bit. Jason says, first time viewer, enjoying your pulls. Thank you very much for watching, Jason. Glad to have you here. Jake Marisnik. And we have a short print here. Just had to check it out. Corey Seager. This one is a short print. Card number 410. Nick Solak, Dom Smith, Roberto Perez, and Brandon Belt is the last one right there. Ja Morant also. Yeah, I guess we can look for him. Heard his name before. Mike Soroka, Masahiro Tanaka, Albert Pujols. Brendan Rodgers, and Domingo Santana is the last one there for Pepper. Hopefully Pepper's got an autograph coming up. We shall see. I don't know if anyone was keeping track of the autograph to relic breakdown, but the relics are definitely in the lead now after the autographs were ahead 3-2 at the beginning of the break. NC Baseball cards with a $1 donation. Really appreciate that. Make sure you guys check out his channel. Click on the NC Baseball card $1 donation. Go to his channel and give him some support. Thank you very, very much. James says, what's the next big release? 8-3, says Mark. Well, relics are definitely ahead. Next big release is 2020 Donruss, and then the week after that we have 2020 opening day. So there's like a release every single week as we head into the baseball season. And sometimes, some weeks, there might even be 2 releases as Panini and Topps kind of compete. Obsessed Collector says, Walmart has been bone dry for a month. I had a friendly chat with the manager, but they keep saying, come back Friday. 3 Fridays, no cards. It's hurting my Walmart Wednesday breaks. Obsessed Collectors, thank you very much. That is pretty terrible. Really sorry to hear that. Yeah, I've noticed that around here too, retail is hot right now. People are going and picking up cards all the time. And the shelves around here are dry too. You got to figure out when they go and try to hit it up. If you're going on Friday, you might want to go later in the afternoon / early evening. As I'm thinking those people probably work 9 to 5 or something like that. And just to be safe, maybe go in the late afternoon. You might just be getting there a little too early. All right, next pack for Pepper. Got Kenta Maeda on the back. There's Phil Irvin on the top. Garrett Cooper. There's a Mike Trout Heritage Air card that sold on eBay without a signature for a ton of money. Wow, we'll have to keep an eye out for those. I haven't even been looking for those. I'll have to keep an eye out. We did pull like 3 or 4 of that Trout card already. Bowman will be astronomical in price since Topps released a photo of Jason Dominguez signing his cards. Thanks, Topps. I guess we'll have to see what Bowman's got in store for us. Those usually come out, I think, in April. So that's not too far away. Donald Blomdahl, how's it going, man? Doing pretty good tonight. Make sure you check out Donald Blomdahl's channel. What else do we have? Eloy Jimenez. That is a short print, card number 494 with the Gold Cup. He had a nice season last year. These short prints are 1 in 3 packs, and it's the last 100 cards of the set. March 28th, Bowman comes out. Okay, so we are about a month away from that dropping. Looking forward to that. So you are no longer a baseball game fan, just a baseball card fan. Randy, I still love baseball and watch it all the time. I just don't have the time to go to the baseball games anymore because it's over an hour drive and it's a lot of time being there. Basically, it's my entire day. And I'm not willing to devote that amount of time anymore. Still keep up with it, as you can hopefully tell by watching the videos. Hey, Fernando Tatis Jr. short print. Check it out. There's the back of the card. No, it's a short print and an action. It's a double bonus there for Pepper. It's not only just a short print, you got the action one, so twice as rare. Let us know what the Fernando Tatis Jr. photo variation, action variation goes for. That's probably going to be your best pull. The Yordan Alvarez was worth over $100, so I don't know if that one carries the same weight as the Alvarez since it's not a rookie card, but it's got to be pretty good. Mark says $42 for the Tatis Jr. Congrats indeed on that one. And we have nothing crazy coming out of this pack. I do want to take a moment, though, and throw that in a top loader if it's going to be a $42 card. Autographs should be coming up, or relic. Let's see who we have. It's usually in that second to last pack. How much is a box? Nicholas, these are $100 a box, $99.99. You can pick them up on SteelCityCollectibles.com. And or you can go to your local card store and pick them up there if they have them. 357 Maga told us that his LCS had 2 cases and sold out fairly quickly. They're all gone now on release day. Jose Martinez. What else do we have here? Jose Abreu. Alex Verdugo short print. Card number 459. There it is. Short print. Mark Melanson, Adam Ottavino. Sean Murphy rookie card. Tyler Naquin, Rafael Devers. Some A's rookies. Jesus Luzardo, the best one on there. Jed Jerko and Anibal Sanchez. It's the last one there. So this should have the hit in it. Usually it's that second to last box. Or second to last pack, I should say. We'll see if it's different in the next case. But this is going to be a relic. I can see it right now. You all can see it as well. It is a Trey Turner game-used jersey. Trey Turner is the hit. But the best card of the case was an action variant, or best card of this box, rather, of Tatis. Elkanon says, how can you tell it's a short print? We go by the numbers on the back. Like this, Zach Britton is card number 460, so that is a short print. Cards 401 through 500 are the short prints, and they're roughly 1 in every 3 packs. So that's the end of Pepper's box and also the end of case number 1. Here is his greatest moments pack. It's Alex's Mother's Day gift. So I'd probably talk about Bregman. Yeah, Alex Bregman hitting a home run for his mother, I guess, on Mother's Day for Pepper. So thank you very much, Pepper, on that. And we're into case 2. And we have 4 boxes from case 2 to do. And then if anybody else wants a box after that, we can open it up to those folks. So let me just get this next case started here. Box number 1 for Patrick. Good luck, Patrick. Brand new case. So everybody's got a shot at a hot box. We had the hot box last time coming in spot number 4, I think it was. Every case is likely going to be different. We will see if the autos are going to also be in a different spot. Obsessed Collector says, let's see a 1 of 1 out of this box. We shall see. Hopefully we see a 1 of 1. That would be pretty nice. All right, so there we go. Straighten all of those up. Elkanon says, I've been remodeling my house. That's pretty awesome. True Secrets, I'll have to let you know on that. I think there was 2 left. I don't know if they've been claimed already on Patreon, but we will check it out here after we get through box number 4. Take a little intermission and see if anyone else has paid their outstanding invoices. We have a parallel card coming up here. It's going to be a silver Eduardo Escobar, numbered out of 571. Pretty nice one right there. Jack Flaherty. Hansel Robles and Jordan Hicks is the last one. Next pack. We've got Kirby Yates, Chris Bryant, not the action variant that we already saw. We got Paul Goldschmidt, 467. That's a short print. Oscar Mercado, Sean Manaea. Next pack. For Patrick. Let's see what we got here. Junior Fernandez has been seeing a lot of that card. John Gray, J.P. Crawford, Jordan Luplow, Josh Van Meter. Tatis's hair is platinum this year. That's kind of interesting. Emery, shout out to you. Emery HVAC, thanks for being here. This pack has the Yordan Alvarez and Aristides Aquino, which you guys were telling me sells for $20. Matt says, great sound and video work. Thank you, man. Really appreciate that. Glad that the iPhone XS still is delivering quality, crystal clear video and audio, at least for now. Usually the iPhones kind of crap out after 2 years, at least in my experience. Probably have to get a new one next year at this time. Joey Gallo, Nate Lowe, Jason Kipnis is the last one there. Austin says, Padres are serious contenders now. We shall see what the season brings. Thank you, Emery. Really appreciate that. I still got to say that the Dodgers are going to be the team to beat. Dan says, Eric, I honestly believe you would make a great broadcaster. Thank you very much, Dan. Several people have said that. That'd be an interesting job to do, be a broadcaster, call some baseball games. One thing that I guess, I don't know, I guess I talk a lot. There's an action variant of Francisco Lindor. So Mr. Smile, Francisco Lindor, it's an action variant. And I don't know, if the Tatis is worth 42, what do you think this one goes for? $30 maybe, 20 to $30? Check it out for me, guys. Let me know. Let Patrick know what he's got. We have Last Drops Baseball says, hand-numbered auto cards are crazy prices on eBay. Last Drops, thank you very much. Make sure you check out Last Drops Baseball. And, yeah, those hand-numbered cards, usually I think those are done by a Topps worker. They're all in the same same printing. The lowest Lindor sold for $8, so it's an $8 to $23 card. Nicholas says after this box, he's going to go watch the Sixers NBA game. Have fun doing that. We'll still do a hot box somewhere in this case. How do you tell it's an action variant? That's a great question. If you look on the back of the card, it will say the word action right there. So Heritage making it easy for us to figure out the variants. The short prints are cards number 401 to 500, and the actions literally say the word action on it. You don't have to, like, I don't know, bring out your decoder and read a long set of characters at the bottom of a card in size 2 font. Making it easy for us, like that a lot. Any French variants yet? Yeah, probably. I just have not been looking at the backs because otherwise we'd be here forever. The parallels are glossy shoebox. Those are numbered out of 571 and 999 that we've seen so far. Nothing crazy in that pack. Next pack for Patrick. Carter says, my local Walmart stack still has a bunch of tins, and I got fat packs and clearance for a couple bucks each. Very nice. Hey, there's our hit. It's in a different spot this time, so it's the second to bottom in the middle. DJ LeMahieu had a great season last year for the Yankees. And you got a piece of the pinstripe there. DJ LeMahieu. Scott Kingery. That's our hit. The Lindor card is sold for $8, says NC Baseball Cards. Casey Kids, I think that it is expected, at least in the, there's a short print right there, Keston here, card number 413. I think at least in the near future, the next week or two, you should be able to find them if you catch your Walmart whenever they're restocking their shelves. I feel like, I don't know, Topps could probably put out more tins if they wanted to. I always wonder how that works. Like, wow, our tins are selling through the roof. Let's package up some more, because they have a few months until Series 2 comes out. That doesn't come out till, what, June 10th or something like that? I don't know. I don't think they have, like, a limited number on any of those tins. What's the best card pulled so far? I guess for me it was the action variant, Yordan Alvarez rookie card. That $120, I think we said. That was the best card so far. Got Luis Urias there. He is no longer on the Padres, so he's on the Brewers now. I guess they couldn't get a updated picture of him. So much for my theory of them taking all these pictures in spring training. Jamie says, my guess is they'll do different players on the tins. I don't know about that. Next year for sure. Maybe they'll bring, hopefully they bring those tins back for Series 2. And then, yeah, you'll probably see different players on the tins for Series 2. Maybe guys like Christian Yelich. Maybe like Gleyber Torres, Ronald Acuna Jr., Clayton Kershaw, guys like that. Old reliable faces that you see all the time. Chris Paddock there. 2 more packs left. Tom says, rumor had it there will be a Series 2 tin. So there you go. I would not see why not. Nick Senzel short print card number 482. What else do we have here? Last pack for Patrick, Luis Severino, who's going to have Tommy John surgery and be out for the year, unfortunately, for you Yankees fans. He was one of your most reliable pitchers over the last few years. The last year was a little bit rough. All right, baseball's greatest moments. Baseball Brody's a new collector. Welcome to the hobby. When's the next Topps release? Next Topps release is opening day on March 11th. Mike Trout. Mike Trout, one of the game's greatest moments. Fastest ever to 200, 275. 200 stolen bases, 275 home runs. There's the back of the card right there. Very nice. Are there any one-of-ones in this product? Yeah, there are one-of-ones, but they are going to be kind of hard to find. They're not as prevalent as they would be in, say, like Topps Archive Signature Series, where there's usually like one per case or whatever. All right, so box number 1 of case 2 is in the books for Patrick. We're going to move ahead now to box number 2 of case number 2. This one's going to Douglas. Let's see what we can pull for you, Douglas. Hoping for a hot box. Let's see if you get it. We'll know immediately when we open the first pack if you have a hot box, because there'll be a nice purple parallel in there. There's a original 1971 Topps card for you. So all your packs, lay those on the screen. It's just a little easier to grab them out of stacks and grab them out of a box. All right, here we go. So you do not have the hot box, but let's see who you get. Taylor Rogers, again, Chris Taylor, Delano DeShields Jr., who's now over on the Indians, still in his Rangers uniform there. He's traded for Corey Kluber. It's Johnny Cueto, Scott Oberg, Edwin Encarnacion, been seeing that one a lot recently, and Lance Lynn of the Rangers. Next pack up, we start off with Tom Murphy. Garrett Cole's in there, Sean Newcomb, Tyler Alexander again, Jay Bruce, Luis Arise. What's my best pull ever? We've had a lot of good pulls, Gunner, that I can't even narrow it down for you. Lots of good one-of-ones. A lot of the high-end stuff always produces some crazy hits and pulls. Hobie says, who's your favorite player? I'm going to go with Mike Trout as my favorite player to watch. George Springer, Marcus Stroman, and Rio Ruiz. What's the best baseball card brand? I like Topps. Hey, Tatis Jr. short print, $4.37. So we got the action one earlier, and now we have, I know El Canon would say his Ted Williams pull for sure. That was definitely one of the probably top 10 of all time. Are the 2020 Series 1 relic boxes any good? Gunner, you talked about the blaster boxes that have that, there's Bo Bichette, have that rookie card reprint in there with the medallion. I like those a lot. If you think that rookie card is worth like $4, go for it. I definitely don't mind buying those as much as I used to. I used to hate those 150-year anniversary patches. I used to feel like they were just a waste. Gavin Lux again, Nathan Eovaldi, Kevin Pillar, CJ Crone, and Aaron Judge. We've seen a lot of that Aaron Judge. The Tatis short print, $7 to $8 for that one. So looks like your short prints are settling out at around $8 or so. If tins are the only product you can get Chrome Decades Best that have numbered parallels, I think that it would mean that there was a certain amount made, says Fulton. You're probably right, Fulton. That's a good point. This is an action variant here of Nolan Arenado as he is throwing the ball. The other card that we've been seeing of Nolan is just him standing there on a spring training backfield. Very nice Nolan Arenado action card, by the way. If you didn't know why, you can just look on the back. So if you open up a bunch of Heritage cards after you go through them and look at them and everything, flip them over and just go through the back real quick. You're going to see the word action on the back right there. You can literally just go through and check really fast if you have action. Also, you can look at the numbers. If you see any in the 400s, you got a short print. That's what I would suggest doing. Like here's a short print right here of David Fletcher, $4.85. The Nolan card is $10, says NC Baseball Cards. Thank you very much for letting us know about that. That's not too bad. Yeah, there was action in 2019 as well. Masahiro Tanaka. Lucy says, can you give my friend Nathan a shout out? Yeah, shout out to you, Nathan. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate that. Albert Pujols, not an action. Had to look at that one. Look at the back to make sure. Brendan McKay, rookie card is our first card there. Jorge Soler. Hey, look who it is. Our old buddy Rhino Hearn showing up. Luckily, it's on an autograph, and it actually is a short print. Rhino Hearn with his 195 batting average in 2019 actually had a much better season than his buddy, Cedric Mullins. Next pack. Wonder why Rhino Hearn was deemed eligible for short printability. I don't know. I don't know how they pick those guys. Usually it's stars or top young players. That's our first. Is that our first Rhino Hearn of the 2020 season, Austin? I think it is. At least it's not an auto. There is Charlie Morton. Game used relic is the hit for Douglas. Charlie Morton really kind of reinvented himself when he went to Houston. Figure out how to harness his spin rate and everything and make himself dominant. And at age, what is he, like 36, has been just ticking along like one of the best pitchers in the game. All right, Douglas, this is your last stack. And then you got your 71 Topps original card there. Adalberto Mondesi is a nice one. Andrew Cashner's still a free agent out there on the market. Dylan Cease. I think Cashner's willing to be a relief pitcher, which might increase his chances of being signed. James McCann, Mike Moustakas for the Reds. Card number 24. I had to check the back to see if that was a short print, but it's not. Card number 24. The biggest hit of the night was the Yordan Alvarez short print action. Do I think I'll ever go to spring training again? Yeah, for sure. Maybe it might be next year, might be the year after. Lucy, I did give your friend a shout out. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate that. Marwin Gonzalez with a short print, card number 404. Renato Nunez, kind of a surprise for the Orioles last year with his 31 home runs. Definitely surprised me. I was like, wow, who's this? Renato Nunez moving up the charts. Kevin Newman had a great season last year. Check out the batting average, 308 for a rookie. Not too shabby whatsoever. Pirates had a couple of those guys, Newman and Brian Reynolds. Jake Junis there. Tyler Glasnow, who I like a lot. Sauce the Racer says, your first stream, first time being here. Thanks for joining us. Glad to have you. 32-year-old man says, here we're looking for? We're looking for the rookie cards, and we're looking for short prints and action variants. And there's a short print right there. Card number 462, Starling Marte. For those of you that are just joining the room, short prints are 401 to 500. This is Douglas's last pack. Then we have the 71 pack for you. Got to double check this Machado. That is not a short print. Just wanted to double check. And here we go. 1971. Roberto Pena is your card. And there he is. You can check out the whiteness of the borders as they all have, even the ones that Topps could find, unfortunately, definitely show their wear. Check out all the white on the bottom there. Card number 334 for Douglas. So Douglas, thank you very, very much. Let's get this one put aside. And now Gary's got 2 boxes. So Gary, you get the next 2 out of the case. Let's see if they are going to be a hot box or not. We get Douglas's cards put aside. Then after these 2 boxes, that's everything that I pre-sold. So if anyone has paid within the last, I don't know, like how long have we been going now? Like 2 hours. We will get you taken care of and put you on the docket. So Gary, here's box 3 and here's box 4 out of the case. Get those on there. Gary's up, so let's do box 3 first. Will Gary find the hot box? We shall see momentarily. We'll know as soon as we open the first pack. There's your greatest moments pack there. Sauce the Racer said, Sean Doolittle went to your high school, class of 04. That's pretty awesome. GP3 cards says, are there any spots available? I'm going to have to check my Patreon page and see if anyone else claimed any. Then I will invoice them, and if they pay me quickly, they will get it. If they don't pay me within, I don't know, a minute, then I'll go to the next person, because we don't want to be sitting around with a lengthy intermission waiting for payments to come through. Yan Gomes. Next pack. Hector Neris off the top. Derek Dietrich. Junior Fernandez is in there. Shed Long, traded over from the Reds to the Mariners. And now I think, if I'm not mistaken, isn't Shed Long on the Yankees? You'll have to let me know. I know he's had a little bit of a journey the past year, moving through organizations. JN says, what moves will the Pirates have to make tomorrow to get season tickets again? Well, I don't think really there's anything they can do to, it would have to be a trade. There's really nobody left on the free agent market. I mean, what are they going to do? Like sign Yasiel Puig? He's like one of the biggest names still out there. I don't really know what that would do. I mean, yeah, I'd like to see Yasiel Puig hit some dingers in PNC Park, but I think the Pirates are just going to go the rebuilding route, and they're just going to hope that some of their pitchers can rebound and have career years, and hope that their batters can, some of the hitters like Kevin Newman can repeat. There's Matt Chapman short print. It is card number 464. I think the Pirates are going to be a 100-loss team, though. Nelly Cruz and Jose Altuve. Next pack, Johnny Cueto leading things off there. Nick Markakis, that one is not a short print, but he was honored with card number 100. Usually Topps would always give card number 100 to somebody really good. Justin Wilson, Austin Hayes, Oscar Mercado, Sean Manaea. Next pack, should Thurman Munson be a Hall of Famer? Says Sauce the Racer. That's, I don't know. Swamp Donkey, is your dad Adam Dunn? That's pretty awesome if he is. I believe that was your dad's nickname if that's the case. All right, here we go. Next pack, looking for an autograph. Carlos Martinez, that one is a short print, card number 450. Our first time seeing that one in 2 cases. Chris Paddock is the last one. Amazing Pet says, I'm a Nats fan. What are the World Series insert cards? They're not insert cards. They are part of the base set. They're not. There's not much value to them at all. You can probably pick them up for, I don't know, you could probably get a lot of them for, I don't know, a couple bucks. Swezzy Sports Card says, just passed a no auto variation. If so, can someone confirm that? Because I'll go back if we have multiple people that can see that. The no auto variations can be worth a lot of money, especially if it's a Mike Trout. So I'll start putting these cards in a separate pile just in case that is the case. I think you can rewind a little bit. And Sakas Cloud said, watch Storage Wars, and Renee mentioned watching the Jabs family. Yeah, I heard that. That's pretty awesome, getting mentioned on Storage Wars. Talking about watching Jabs family baseball card breaks. Pretty cool indeed. So you guys are confirming that you did see a no auto variant. Let's go back and check. Here's the most recent cards opened. Those autos are kind of tough to pay attention to because if you're talking about this, that shouldn't have an auto on it anyway. Like, for example, Jose Altuve's auto is really tough to see, so I'm not focused in on those too much. So far, I don't want to say you guys are wrong, but I'm not seeing it yet. Did you guys maybe mistake the Strasburg for the no auto? Sauce the Racer, are you going to be right or wrong? We'll see. I'm going back pretty far now, almost to the beginning of the box, and I'm not seeing it. So I'm going to think that you are mistaken, and you probably thought the Strasburg was a no auto variant when it's not supposed to be on there anyway. And they are hard to see as they blend in since they are in black. So this is every single card from the box. And unfortunately, there is no non-auto there, but I had to double check for Gary's sake. All right, so, hey, we've got a Darrell Knowles autograph. So, there we go. The Washington Senators final season cards are a thing in this release, much the same as the Montreal Expos were in Topps Archives last year. It's a Senators final season certified autograph issue, Darrell Knowles. I don't know much about him. If you want to put Darrell Knowles' career stats on the screen for Gary to see, let us know. At least it's an autograph and not a relic. I wasn't around in the 70s to know much about him. Matt Carpenter and Mike Soroka. So we do get an auto. I put these cards down as I was searching for the Phantom no auto on it. Jay said, I bought a Mitch Keller auto just to make you watch 1 out of 5 Bucko games. Mitch Keller's supposed to be pretty good. Double check that Craig Kimbrell to make sure it wasn't any kind of variant. Mitch Keller was our minor league pitcher of the year last year. Delano DeShields Jr. on the back. Carlos Carrasco on the front. Throwing a bullpen session there. 66 and 74 with a 312 earned run average, says Reggie Freeman. Thank you, Reggie. Not too bad for earned run average, but nothing that's going to make him anything crazy valuable. Jesus Luzardo white border. That's a nice one. Jesus Luzardo is going to be a good one, I think. Oh, the last strap says his claim to fame was he appeared in all 7 games of the World Series as a pitcher. That's pretty awesome. Alex Gordon, short print. Check it out, 411. Alex Gordon just re-upped with the Royals, 1 year, $4 million about a month ago. K9 Comp says, am I opening any opening day? Yeah, I think I have maybe like a case and a half coming of opening day. That will be coming up March 11th. Hey, there's our old buddy Williams Astudillo. Good old Tortuga. I haven't seen him too much recently. Pulled a lot of his autographs last year, along with guys like O'Hearn. Brian says Gordon needs to retire. He's killing the Royals. Trading cards, you checked out your stores and didn't find any Heritage on the shelves. That's going to be the case. Usually they stock on Fridays to Mondays, depending on what store you're going to. Let's see what else we have. Adam Hastley is the last one there. So let's check out. You got an autograph out of your first box, Gary. And your bonus card here, your baseball's greatest moments, is Buster Posey. Buster paves the path. Posey paves postseason path. A bunch of alliteration again. Buster Posey. So let's get that one put down in the holding unit for Gary. Gary's got another box. This is the last box that I have right now that was prepaid. We'll have some more boxes also right after this one that people have purchased since the break has begun. I saw a couple payments roll in, I think. So we'll do their boxes. And then if you haven't watched my preview video yet, after the break, you can head on over to my page and watch that one. And watch Jay's openings box as he sponsored that video. Lucy says, what are your thoughts on the Reds-Pirates rivalry? I think it's, I don't know. I think it might die down a little bit with Clint Hurdle out of there. I think he was, Clint Hurdle definitely didn't like David Bell, that's for sure. So we'll just have to see what happens. Obviously, Amir Garrett is going to still be around. Lots of hit by pitches in their series. There's Gregory Polanco talking about the Pirates. What's my opinion on Heritage low numbers this year? I like it better than last year for sure because we have some nice rookies in here like Aristides Aquino, Bo Bichette, and Yordan Alvarez, Dustin May, Gavin Lux. So I do like that a lot. I would definitely put this above. Hey, short print, Michael Chavis, 500, the last card of the set. Very nice. I put this above last year for sure. No doubt about it. I just never seem to have very good luck with 2019 Heritage, their first release, at least. I like the high number from last year with the Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s in there and Pete Alonso's and Tatis's and so on. The high number Heritage was good. Low number, I don't know, not so much for me. Zach Gallen rookie card. So overall, would I recommend buying Heritage? For $100 a box, would you recommend buying it? Well, you have a chance at a hot box. That's kind of like a big draw there. I'm guessing that the blaster boxes have 7 packs with, 9 cards per pack? So 63 cards or so for 20 bucks. Jaboy A-Rod, thanks for watching all my videos. Really appreciate that. There's Zach Greinke. What's a hot box? Well, you might see one soon because we haven't pulled one yet. So out of the last 8 boxes, one of those is a hot box. Luis Arraez is on the back. A hot box has every pack contains a purple parallel card in it. It was box number, I think, 4 of this video from the first case. Panda card's not a big fan so far. I definitely like it. Hey, there's the Action Bryce Harper again. Check it out. Action card number 447, probably worth about $8. Get that one sleeved up for Gary. Maikel Franco again, Mitch Haniger. Scott Back says, that person, any autos yet? Yeah, we've pulled some autos. Oh, I don't know, maybe about 5 autos so far or so from this. In how many cases or boxes? Like 15 boxes or so. I can't remember. 15, 16 boxes. Next pack. Archie Bradley. He's a great dude. Very, very generous. If you want to get a baseball and batting practice, just find Archie Bradley and sit behind wherever he's shagging balls. He throws a lot of balls to fans. He's very appreciative of you being there early. Christian Yelich, card number 174, not a short print. I had to double check that. As usually, Topps will reserve a lot of the best players for short print distinction. Vito says Upper Deck needs to come back. Well, if they do come back, they wouldn't have the license. Only Topps has it. Hi Kindo says, when will you ship everything out? Good question, Hi Kindo. I would hope to be able to get it done this weekend. I'm trying to finish up my Patreon packages, and I want to clear the slate for March so that I can start working on March early. I'm getting some, your March Patreon packages will likely have some heritage in those packages. Merrill Kelly. Hey, there's our hit. Max Kepler from the Twins. Game used memorabilia. Here's the back of that card. 2 more years and Topps might lose that exclusive license. You know what? I wouldn't mind that. I definitely would rather see logos than the non-logos. Justin asked, any more boxes? There very well might be. I have to check my Patreon page here in a minute. 454, that's a short print. Shane Bieber, your All-Star Game most valuable player. And we will be checking out to see if there's any boxes left very shortly, as this is the end of the prepaids, people that paid before the break started. There's Sean Doolittle, who went to someone's high school. I forget who, class of 2004. They were just in here telling us about it. Brad Peacock, Jake Arrieta, and Wellington Castillo is the last one. Caleb Smith leading things off. Yeah, 8 short prints per hobby box. There's Yordan Alvarez and Aristides Aquino. Definitely tougher to put together for sure. It's going to cost you a pretty penny to get all 100 of those short prints if you want to put together the entire set, 1 to 500. There's Bo Bichette again, his rookie card. Jason Kipnis. And Austin Farmer absolutely hates Sean Doolittle. You're going to have to give us some more background information on that one, Austin Farmer. Do you guys have like a falling out or a run-in somewhere along the line, or just not a fan of his Twitter feed? What do we got here coming from our next one? Zach Eflin. Hey, we've got a Michael Conforto black parallel out of $9.99 with the chrome finish on it. Colton Wong. 2 packs left. Stevens Cards went to school with Brandon Webb. Didn't he win the Cy Young Award in like 2006? Brandon Webb for the D-backs. He was a force until he blew his shoulder out. Some people probably don't even remember him. Good old Brandon Webb. There's Shin-Soo Choo. And Francisco. Last card, Mike Clevenger is the last one. So nice Bryce Harper. You also have your original 1971 Topps card. Let's see what we have for you. It's a Leo Cardenas card there. Not too bad of a shape there compared to the other ones that we pulled. Card number 405. Devin says, how can you forget Brandon Webb? Dude was a beast. Yeah, I think a lot of the younger fans definitely probably have no idea who Brandon Webb was. You kind of reminded me a little bit of like a Curt Schilling type pitcher back in the day. Back in those mid-2000s. All right, so that takes us to our next person. I've got to double check and see who's up next, because those are all the pre-sold ones. This is box number 5. At least the stamp wasn't right on the face of that last one, because we got a Boog Powell League Leaders card, and he had a giant 50th anniversary stamp literally right over his face. All right, next up I see Aaron has 2 boxes. So Aaron, I'm just going to give you these next 2 boxes. I see your payment came through safe and sound. So Aaron W has, what are we on? Box number 5. So 2-5. Aaron W. Guys, let you know where we're going here for the next few boxes. He also has 2-6. Aaron W. 2-7. The next payment to come through is Keith M. Thank you, Keith. You'll have box number 7. Then the next payment to come through is Matt S. You'll have box number 8. And box number 9 is Shannon G. So we may have 3 boxes left. We'll go over those and see if those are still available after we open these ones. So let's get this show on the road. The next 5 boxes are paid for. These folks paid while the break was in progress. That's why I didn't have their names on cards. So here we go. Next box, this is for Aaron W. He's got 2. I've got his 2 boxes on the screen. Looking for a hot box, which it's in there somewhere, hopefully. Every case of Heritage I've ever opened has always had 1 hot box in the case. Sauce the Racer says, Doolittle was in my high school's athletic class, Hall of Fame class of 2016. That's pretty awesome. How do you get in on the breaks? I sold these on my Patreon page. And Keith says, will I be coming out to Washington State to see Dave Matthews Band this year? I don't know yet. That's a pretty expensive journey. I haven't been to Washington State to see DMB since 2012. I was there in 2010 and 2012. All right, let's see. That seems like so long ago. 8 years since I've been out there. That's crazy. Definitely need to get back. I love Washington State in the Seattle area. All right, let's see. So we do not have a hot box. How much? These boxes are $99 a piece. And you can buy them. I'm pretty much going to be sold out here. I only bought 2 cases of this, so you can buy them on Steel City Collectibles for $99.99, or you can buy a whole case for $11.59 plus tax, which will be about $1,200 some dollars. A little over $1,200 for a case. If you really, really want to guarantee yourself a hot box, you got to buy a whole case. Andrew Heaney, Enrique Hernandez, and Rugned Odor for Aaron. Lucy says, I'm upset my baseball practice got canceled because of snow. That's terrible. No snow here yet, thankfully. Brian says, maybe Aaron's next box will be the hot box. So yeah, definitely the odds go up as we whittle down the boxes here. Donald Blombo says, come out to Seattle, we can go to a Mariners game. I definitely love Safeco Field, or whatever they call it now, T-Mobile Park. There's Fernando Tatis Jr. We got it again. It is the Action short print, $42 card, I think we heard earlier. So let's get that sleeved up. Very, very nice. Probably should put that in no, $8 card, right? I'm getting the numbers confused. We've had too many pulls so far. One was 42, one was, I'll put in a top letter anyway. What's considered a hot box? Well, a hot box has purple parallels in every pack. So if I open a pack and I don't see a purple parallel, it's not a hot box. Oh, it's an $8 card. Tatis is 42, says David. All right, so it's definitely worth something. So at least it's not an $8 card, like hearing that. It's Cameron Gallagher. That's right, Notorious. Justin Turner. Redbeard. There's Bregman. Grand Slam blows away Washington. I wonder if you knew that pitch was coming. Andrew Miller. Brian says the moderators are making him laugh. Great job. Yeah, they do a great job. There's Giancarlo Stanton, card number 443. What do the purple parallels usually go for? Well, it all depends on who the card is of. Like, we found the Yordan Alvarez purple parallel. Supposedly, like, what'd you guys say, $100 card? Ryan Presley. Hey, there's Bo Bichette, rookie card. New Age Performers. Jorge Soler. And there it is, George Springer, game-used memorabilia. Tony, not yet, man. Not yet. I will try to get all that stuff in the mail by this weekend. I got like 75% of it out, but there's like 25% that's in my 5,000 count box waiting to be shipped. There's Victor Robles, short print. When was the hot box? Well, Amazing Pets, it was the 4th box of this video for case 1, and we still have not found case number 2. Mark, yeah, I do watch his videos, believe it or not. There's Walker Buehler, short print, card number 496. Adam Ottavino. Next pack for Aaron. Zach Plesac. You might want to get back and watch the Hot Box now. I think you can only see the last 4 hours. Well, I guess you still have some time. Whenever you do live streams, it only lets you do that DVR function where you can scroll backwards. I think it's 4 hours. Hey, Eloy Jimenez. There we go. White border. So if the Mike Trout, someone said the Mike Trout sold for a few $100s. I got to put this one in a sleeve. It's got to be worth something. Let me know what the Eloy Jimenez white border goes for. It's not his rookie card anymore, but still, it's a really nice one. Pulled a couple of those so far tonight. All right, yeah, it's going to be real tough to get PSA 10. There is a Rhys Hoskins short print, card number 490. Gary, good evening. Welcome to the stream. We have a hot box coming up eventually, as this case, we're on box number 5 and still haven't found it yet. Sauce the Razor must be an Indians fan. Wants a Charles Nagy. There we go. There's a silver parallel out of 571 of JD Martinez. Gary says, just in time for the Rhys short print. Yeah, it's probably, what, a $5 card? $5 to $8. There's Josh Hader. And we have Chris Naylor and Delano DeShields. The Eloy is $30 with 2 days left. It might be a $40 to $50 card then. Robert will be a 25 homer, 30 stolen base guy. Luis Robert. Yeah, definitely. Maybe we'll see his rookie in Series 2 if he's called up before then. You never know. Let's go ahead and get this Eloy Jimenez put in a top loader here. All right, that's the 2 best cards out of that box. So let's also check out your super. You've got Mike Trout as your super baseball card, so that's pretty cool. Let's get these stacked up for you. That's your first box. Aaron has a whole second box coming. Box number 2. Gary, I definitely agree with you on that. The 71 design, much, much better than the 1970 Topps design. 100% agree. Let's see if Aaron can find anything in his box number 2. Maybe it'll be a hot box. We shall find out right now. We'll find out after the first pack. You got a 1971 original card in there. What are short prints numbered to? I'm not exactly sure. The short prints aren't numbered. They're just 1 in every 3 packs. So a little bit of extra added value there, but we have Trent Grisham from the Brewers. And then we have James Marvel. 3 rookies in a row there to start off. So no hot box again. The hot box is still out there somewhere. Dylan Bundy, Alex Young. There's Mike Moustakas. That one is out of 9.99. Aaron Sanchez, Tommy Pham, and Bobby Bradley rookie card. Shaka's Closet loves 2017 Heritage from 3 years ago. There's Gavin Lux rookie card. It's a nice one right there. And Jose Martinez. No Mark, no hot box yet. So we've got 3 more boxes after this. Keith, Matt, and Shannon coming up. El Canon says, I had a girlfriend in high school who we nicknamed Redbox. That's interesting. Redbox, like renting the movies. How do you order the 3 leftover boxes? Well, Vito, I'm going to go to my Patreon page and see if anybody claimed them. And if they did, I'll give them a minute to pay by sending them an invoice. And then we'll open those up. To claim them, all they had to do is leave a comment with their PayPal email address in that private Patreon post that only Patreon members can see. Next, we've got Garrett Cole doing his thing on the mound there. Ozzie Albies. There's a flashback to 71. Jackie Robinson checking out a bat with Richard Nixon. Kind of always gloss over those news stories I guess we should show you those when we see them a little more often. There's news cards where they highlight news of 71. Eric, Thieving Dr. Pepper's watching. Shout him out. Shout out to you, Thieving Dr. Pepper. Thank you for watching. We have Andrew Benatendi. 1 Cent Sport Card said, tried to get in on this on Patreon. When did you put your request in? I posted this yesterday, so if you just put it in recently, you're going to have to wait because I've been opening cards, but we'll see. I'll just take the next ones down. NC Baseball Card says, you know, if you can get hot boxes from mega boxes? You mean the spring mega boxes that come out a couple weeks after usually first or second week in March? I haven't opened any of those. You're like the second comment, 1 Cent Sport Cards. For some reason, I didn't see it. I'll have to double check. Let me know if you can see it, Austin, because I think the first one I saw was John A. was the first comment that I saw when I went and loaded them all. Next pack. Harrison Bader, CC Sabathia, Jesse Winker. It's Academic says, Ed Sullivan, Richard Nixon, same difference. That's pretty funny. All right, Ed Sullivan. All right, let's see. We got Luis Severino. So you can get the hot boxes and blasters and the mega boxes. That'll be interesting. Yeah, I'll probably try out a couple blaster boxes of this. Maybe throw in a blaster of Heritage into an episode of Face Off Friday and maybe run it off against a couple other Heritages this week from like 2018, 2019. See which one's better. The big retail, they're called monster boxes. Okay. Yeah, I think you're right on that. I think last year, if I'm not mistaken, those came out, I want to say about 2 weeks after the blasters. So I don't think they're going to be there yet, but we got our hit. It's Walker Buehler game used for Aaron Walker Buehler, who will be a future Cy Young Award winner. I say that all the time. What are my thoughts on bunting, yay or nay? I don't know. I used to like bunting as a kid, but now everyone kind of thinks bunting is pretty crappy. The strategy of the game really has changed over the past 10 to 20 years. I remember growing up, I used to watch the Buccos of the early 90s, and hey, Juan Soto, short print. There's the back card, 403. Back in the day, our leadoff hitter like Orlando Merced would get on, or Gary Edis, or whoever it was. And then Jay Bell was always laying down a sack bunt. Definitely makes the game, I don't know, more strategic. But I think I saw somewhere the Boston Red Sox only laid down 3 sack bunts all season last year. Something like that. Some teams were just a handful of sack bunts, so it's kind of out of the game. I would say I'd rather see a sack bunt rather than a strikeout. Strikeouts are kind of boring. There's a Mike Yastrzemski short print out of 426. First time seeing that one. Extreme Card Break says, I used to buy packs from Nacers back in the 80s. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Extreme Card Breaks, is that the Nacers? Which Nacers location are you talking about? Here in Pennsylvania, we have a grocery store named Nacers just down the road. I think there's 2 locations. If they sold baseball cards, that's pretty awesome. Back in the 80s, you used to buy baseball cards everywhere. And unfortunately, now you can't really do that anymore, except like Walmart, Target, and some of the bigger chains. So Extreme Card Breaks, really appreciate that. Extreme Card Breaks, I used to shop at Nacers all the time. That's literally like 5 minutes from my house. That's awesome. Jordan Alvarez and Aristides Aquino. Make sure you guys check out Extreme Card Breaks and sub to them. And 357 MAGA says, your feelings about the DH rule. Thank you very much, 357 MAGA. I am gonna say I'm against the DH rule. There's a short print of Jacob deGrom. Against the DH rule in the National League. Let's keep in the American League. Let's keep them separate. True Seekers, your feelings on the Bat Boy. I think there should be an age limit on the Bat Boys. Like the Pirates Bat Boy, at least the visitor Bat Boy is like 29 years old. He's extremely grumpy. All right, your 71 original card is a Ted Abernathy, card number 187. There's the condition. Got to always check out the original condition. Not too shabby. A little bit of a wear on the corners, but that's Aaron's box. It's in the books. Next up, box number 7 is for Keith. Yeah, Mark, I did hear about that. That's kind of a hard story to miss. That was a very, very tragic story. Kobe. Extreme Car Breaks. I grew up in Pleasant Unity. That's awesome, man. I used to get PU Pizza all the time. Pleasant Unity Pizza. They're like the only place that delivers here. Ever go to Country Cafe? I've eaten there a lot. All right, so Keith, you're up. Let's see if you get the hot box. You've got a 71 original, which is nice. Let's see who you get. All right, we're going to start off here with our first pack, and you do not have the hot box either. Maybe they didn't put one in our case here. I guess we still have a few more boxes to find out. Extreme Car Break says, Joyo's was my favorite. Yeah, they have that sweet sauce. I actually grew up right next to that Joyo's in Carbon. That's out of $9.99. Paul Goldschmidt, that's a nice one. Adam Hazley. Seth Lugo. There's a Jesus Lusardo rookie card. Blake Snell. Who names towns of Pennsylvania anyway? Yeah, there's a lot of different one. A lot of different strange ones for sure. Jerkson Profar, Garrett Cole. Lucy, I've done in the past, but I'm terrible at it because I have trouble keeping up with it. Roberto Perez with 24 home runs last year. What a career year. Remember when he was struggling to even hit 100 there a couple years ago. What's my favorite movie about baseball? I really enjoy... there's Eloy Jimenez short print, card number 494. I really enjoy Field of Dreams, one of the best ones of all time. Also like Major League 2. A lot of people like Major League 1 better, but Major League 2 is actually the first Major League movie that I ever saw, so I kind of favor that one. Michael, baseball cards. Probably not going to the Field of Dreams game this year because tickets are going to be outrageously priced. Aren't the Yankees playing in that game? I'm sure that everyone's going to want to go to that one. Thieving Dr. Pepper says, Eric, I could help if you join ESPN's something. There's a silver short print there of Alex Bregman with the silver nameplate. Don't know if anyone's going to want this one anymore after all the controversy surrounding him, but it's still got to be worth something. Silver nameplate, Alex Bregman. Nice one right there. How much does the box cost? $99.99. $100. Silver trash can short print, says Gary. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Today, we were taking a test, and we heard a banging out in the hallway, and one of the kids said, hey, it's the Astros. And I was like, what? And then I got the joke, and it was pretty funny. A couple of the other kids in the class got it, too. Delano DeShields Jr. Motorhead sold all of his Astros cards. I think a lot of people are probably going to do that. A lot of people that really feel strongly about the Astros. Topps really did make a trash McCann card, says Wento. There's a short print there, Alex Verdugo, $4.59. It's the third time we've pulled his short print. Yeah, usually Allen and Ginter does those weirdo cards with like birds or horses or waterfalls on them, or the egg from last year from the Instagram post. I could definitely see them doing a trash can, but, you know, I don't know if MLB would be, like, too thrilled with them if they did that. Maybe make it, like, a super short print. Imagine, like, people paying, like, hundreds of dollars for a card with a trash can on it. Hey, look at this! Yordan Alvarez autograph! Keith, you got the hit of the night! Yordan Alvarez auto. Very, very nice. Congratulations on that one. Top certified issue. Yordan Alvarez. How about that? That was what we were looking for. I didn't think we'd find anything nearly as good as I wasn't really expecting this. Let's get this one taken care of right now. How about that one? Can you guys check that one out for me? What is that going for? Let's get that one touched right away. Trading card says, Dear Mother of God. Nick says, boom. And Mark says, holy blank. $500 card, Yordan Alvarez. Let me get it. See if it's numbered too. First, let's get it in a one touch immediately. Congratulations, Keith. I bet you're glad that you paid that that invoice now. There it is. Not numbered, but that is a pull right there. Yordan Alvarez. Unfortunately, like GP points out, from a cheating team, but young player. What's the ceiling on Alvarez? He had like 49 home runs between the two leagues last year, minors and majors, I think. Like almost 150 RBIs. Sold as low as 150, high of 250, asking as high as $500. Frank says 450, so it's worth at least a couple $100. Congratulations on that, Keith. Very, very nice. Yordan Alvarez. It's $250, says Gary. There's a short print right there of Zach Britton. Very, very nice card. If Yordan Alvarez comes out this season and is leading the league in home runs, two of our best pulls for Keith are from the Astros. How about that? Could only go up. Jack said he saw $400 on eBay. Yeah, so Keith, I don't know what you want to do with the card. Sell it, try to get $200 to $400, or keep it and see if Alvarez continues raking and then it goes up. Very, very nice pull right there. Congrats on that one. Yordan Alvarez coming in at about 155. I'll have to remember that one. 155 on the video. Hey, we got Luis Severino. That one is out of 50. Well, not numbered out of 50, but only 50 of those around. Severino, of course, out for the year with Tommy John. I don't know if anyone can weather injuries. The Yankees have shown that they can do it better than anybody, as they were so beat up last year. And look what they did, winning over 100 games and coming within a game of the World Series. Losing in Game 6 to the Astros, as Jose Altuve walked him off and refused to have his jersey ripped off. Jake Marisnick, Nick Solak again, Adam Engel. Giancarlo Stanton has to be the worst contract in sports history, says Frank's Card Corner. What about, like, the thing I don't get about the Giancarlo Stanton contract was, like, yeah, I know he's a huge power hitter and stuff, but why did they give him that contract after he just had his, like, orbital bone broken in his face? Remember, he was drilled in the face by a fastball, basically had his eye socket exploded, and so they go out and give him $300+ million? I don't know. I thought that was weird timing. I would have thought they wanted to see him come back from that. And Stanton has been struggling. Hey, Mike Andrews, off-center is the bonus card there, card number 191. But Yordan Alvarez, by far and away, is the best card of the night, and it's going to Keith. Congratulations. One more look for all of you. There it is. Very, very nice Yordan Alvarez. Congrats, Keith. That's a good one. So now we're on to box number 8. Still looking for a hot box. It's somewhere. Hopefully in this case. I don't know if Topps guarantees a hot box, but usually we find one per case. Matt, you're up with box number 8. And then Shannon is after that. Any of the French variation cards yet? I'm sure there are some, but I have not been, like, turning every card over and looking at the back. Otherwise, we'd be here literally all night. Pretty much double the length of the break. All right, so I haven't had dinner yet, so I'm pretty hungry right now, so I want to be able to eat soon. Trading card says this is the hot box. Let's see. This is for Matt. Let's see what you get. Box number 8 out of case number 2. No, the hot box is still out there, possibly. I can't say I'm guaranteeing a hot box because I don't know if Topps does say it's one box per case, but we'll see. We've got 4 more boxes left in this case to go through. Gavin Lux, rookie card, along with his buddy Dustin May. Emiliano Brito says, dinner's on me. Emiliano, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Make sure you check out Emiliano's channel. I wonder what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. I'm on this keto diet. I've been on it for a while. So basically it's high fat, high protein, low carbs. I don't know. Usually when I'm in a pinch, I'll get a taco. Pizza would be literally the worst thing I could have, Mark. Cheeseburger, no bun would do. I was probably going to go to Taco Bell and get a chicken power bowl. No rice, no beans is always a nice little meal. Although it leaves me hungry at the end of the day. Maybe I'll swing on over to Walmart and see if they have any Heritage out yet. I highly, highly doubt it, though. Hey, Mike Trout short print for the 4th time. A beef patty. Yeah, me and a loved one went out to this restaurant, and she'd heard it was really good. And we ordered our food. I got a bacon cheeseburger, no bun. So our food comes, and she has a nice big filled up plate with like a wrap and fries and everything on it, overflowing with food. And I have a plate with like the size of the screen with a burger like that small, like just a burger patty in the middle. I just kind of like stared at it like, okay, this diet sucks, but it's probably like a 4-ounce burger. We have not yet received the second hot box, that person. Not yet. Next up, Williams Astudillo, Christian Yelich. Hey, we got the Aristides Aquino variant right there, the action variant. Let's see what this is going for. Who wants to look this one up? We got the Yordan Alvarez out of the first case, which supposedly was a $100 card. This one probably is worth, what, at least, I don't know, 50, 60, 70? I do not know. T-Dog Shay says, if you're going to Latrobe Walmart, don't waste your time. No Heritage. Thank you, T-Dog. That is my local Walmart. And I appreciate you saving me a trip out that way. T-Dog, I don't think we're going to see her on here till probably like Friday evening. Jordan Luplo, Josh Van Meter. Next, Jeff Sling says, hey, Jabs, love the channel. Don't need subs. What was the PSA scandal all about? Jeff Sling, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Well, what was happening is I'm not an expert on it. There are some channels out there that did long videos about it where they were able to track cards that would get like, it would be in case like this Adam Eaton would be like a PSA 5 and they'd find little like marks or identifying print errors, not errors, but, you know, little like bubbles or whatever. And they would find, people would buy them as PSA 5. They'd crack them out of the case. They'd touch them up, or they would trim them, send them into PSA, and PSA would grade them without any qualifiers for higher. There's Yordan Alvarez. So it was a big to-do in the hobby back around maybe like April of last year. So almost a year has passed. That's a nice one there, Aristides Aquino. Really appreciate that donation, by the way. Make sure that you, I know you said you don't need subs, but I feel like we should give you some subs anyway. I appreciate your support. I guess I can at least give you a thank you. Really appreciate that. Josh Hader, Jock Peterson, Joey Gallo, Buster Posey, and Ryan McMahon. Still looking for our hit out of this. This one might have it. It always seems to be in that second. There it is. It is Max Fried. Yeah, it's too early for me to pick division winners yet. I know what teams I'm kind of leaning toward. Some of the divisions are easier than others. But I'll probably save that for my MLB preview video where I give all my picks. Any nickname variations yet? We've seen some variations, but I don't think we've seen the nicknames yet. How long have we been opening cases of these? Since a little after 5 p.m. Oh, probably coming just... Oh, slipped Mike Soroka out of my hand there. Come in probably a little less than 4 hours. Maybe right around there. I don't know. Max Scherzer, Nick Anderson, Manny Machado, Matt Carpenter, Ben Gamble, Jan Gomes. We got Garrett Cole right there. Keith M says, Eric is demand. Last 4 purchases from Eric in his breaks. Keith is pulled a Wander Franco, a Shohei Ohtani, a Gavin Lux, and now you got Yordan Alvarez auto. So Keith, you're on a roll. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I hope you stay hot here. Maybe you'll stay hot next week if you want to get in 2020 Donruss. I'll have to double check and see how many cases of that I have coming. I think it's at least 1. I don't know how much interest there is in Donruss. Some people really love it. Some people really hate it, but I tend to like it. Make sure you guys check out Keith's channel there. and give him some support. Mimi, that's interesting. I guess Mimi knows that our demographics around here is 95% male. Let's see what else we have here. Yuli Gurriel. There's Garrett Cole, Scott Kingery, Ryan Yarbrough, and Albert Almora. And we've got 2 packs left. So let's see if we can add to the Aquino. I'm really interested to see what 2020 Donruss is all about. Like I said, I think the design might end up being one of the worst ever, if it's what I've seen. I don't know if I saw 1 card of 2020 Donruss, and if every card looks like that Ronald Acuna Jr. with the eyeball emojis in the background, I am going to probably vomit and not make it through that video. Let's see what Matt's greatest moments card is. It's Canada's top male athlete, Ferguson Jenkins, who was the first Canadian in the Hall of Fame, and now he's being joined by Larry Walker. So now 2 Canadian Hall of Famers. Maybe someday Joey Votto getting there. Probably not, as he's kind of like on the decline, but we'll see. All right, Shannon, you are up now. Let me get box number 9 out and about. Only 3 boxes left after this that are available. We'll see if anyone has claimed those on Patreon after I get through Shannon's box. Hey, is it the hot box? Jason thinks it is. It's Academic says hot box. Let's see. I get a 71 original there, Shannon. What's my favorite baseball card design this year? So I don't know. It's pretty early. I guess this. I mean, I do like the 71 design. That person says, I just looked up a picture of 2020 Donruss. What am I looking at? Yeah, that was my thought. I don't know why I saw that. I guess I was looking ahead to see what was coming out in March. And I clicked on Donruss to look over the checklist a little bit, and I was shocked. No hot box here either, so maybe the last 3 boxes, one of them is going to be a hot box. 357 Maga says, Allen and Ginter Chrome doesn't sound right to me. Thank you very much, 357 Maga. Yeah, Allen and Ginter Chrome, is that a thing now? I haven't taken too much time to look over the 2020 releases. I tend to only go like a week in advance, but that'll be interesting. Emiliano Brito says, which Patreon do you recommend for getting in these types of giveaways? Thank you very much, Emiliano. The cheapest one is $3. I'm probably going to start a $9 or $9.99 one and start doing Patreon videos. Like, there's a Pete Alonso rookie card, for example. Like, sometimes my brother and I will go out, or I'll go out hunting, and it'll just be a terrible video where we don't find anything at all, and I have all this footage, and then I just delete it because I'm like, I can't put this on my channel, and this is really boring because we just look and, you know, I don't want to say we complain, but we struggle to find anything. Maybe that's something that could go on the Patreon page. Outtakes, maybe like some weirdo boxes. Like, for example, I tried doing like Wacky Wax Wednesdays or Weird Wax Wednesdays a couple years ago, and people weren't really into it because it was opening like 1989 Topps mini leaders or stuff like that. Maybe that's something that Patreon people would like. The biggest fans would probably appreciate it, you know, but the, you know, people that like the higher end stuff, not a fan of that stuff, could maybe do that over on Patreon. So that's something I'm thinking about doing. I'd like to get that off the ground and running. Here's our next pack, by the way, for Shannon. Shannon will have an auto or relic at some point. Oh, thank goodness, Dave. He says the emoji borders are just inserts. The base actually looks great. Good. If they all had those eyeballs in the background, I would not like that whatsoever. I haven't seen the base yet. I might try to avoid looking at it until I do the preview video. But hey, Juan Soto action short print. There we go. There's the back of the card. 403 action. That's a nice one right there. Okay, I'm guessing $40 on this one. If the Tatis Jr. was 40, then this one has also got to be right around there, if not more. Juan Soto. Yeah, the best card of the night was the Yordan Alvarez auto. Pretty crazy. Looks like we have a hot tip here from It's Academic. I've been able to use the Blaster Box coupons for any Topps purchases, even 2019 products. How about that? So you get those coupons in the 2020 Blaster Boxes. I guess you can get away with using them on any Topps product. That's pretty awesome. Might as well take your whole booklet there and see if it works. Like take your T-Dog just threw up all over himself because he saw the 2020 Donruss design, at least the emoji one. LT's Place always loved Heritage. Takes him back. Yeah, Heritage is a cool release. I like Heritage and I like Archives as well. Vito says no meat today for Ash Wednesday. The Soto Action 10 to 30 bucks sold. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. short print for 14. What's the coolest card yet? Well, best card of the day was, what was that box? There's one of Keith. The box 7, 2 boxes ago, we pulled Yordan Alvarez auto. Pretty crazy stuff. Probably maybe our best pull of the 2020 release season. Jose Abreu leading the league in RBI. Hey, look at this. Andrew Benintendi auto out of 25. A nice dirty patch there of Andrew Benintendi. Very, very nice. Let me get my thick card sleeves ready to go. Congratulations on that one, Shannon. I know you like the Reds, but I hope you'll deal with the Red Sox. Out of 25, the hand number 1. These are the ones we were talking about earlier that are going for a pretty penny on eBay. Fortunately, it has a little bit of wear on the, a little bit of whiteness on the corners right there and right there already, right out of the pack. But very, very nice. Benintendi, I think he just re-upped by the Red Sox there. Congrats on that one. Out of 25, we'll show you the back as well here. Very, very nice pull. So Shannon getting some nice cards there. I don't want to cover your name. Anyone build sets for fun anymore? Yeah, there's still a bunch of people around that do that, Alan, I would imagine. What's that Benintendi out of 25? We might not even have any other of those on eBay yet, as this just came out today, and there's only 25 of them around. Bryce Harper, short print. It is number 447. Archives usually comes out in August, if I'm not mistaken. Jerkson Profar there. Pedro Severino. $129, says Mark, for the Benny Bombs. A $1,400 case of Heritage won't even get you the 500 card set. You're right about that. You're right. That's the thing that kind of stinks. So hopefully you can pull the higher dollar short prints, the ones that are like 40, 50 bucks. And then I guess you're just going to have to go out and buy the ones that are like 8 bucks. Definitely harder to put together the set, but I guess that's part of the thrill of the chase. Got a couple more packs left for Shannon, and then we will take a short break and see if anybody wants to buy my last 3 boxes. I will check Patreon first. Send out a couple invoices, and then you'll have literally like 60 seconds to pay, and then if it goes unpaid, we will go to the next folks. There's Lewis Thorpe. Puneeth says, I really like your flea market and garage sale videos. How come we don't do those anymore? My weekends always are full of obligations now, and it's really tough for me to get out and do that stuff. I would love to do that, maybe more in the summer. Wave of Cards says, hey, Eric. Always like this design. Fun break, great pulls. Love those Alvarez's. Sent you a message on Patreon. Can't wait for opening day. Cheers, Jason C. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, Jason C. Make sure you guys head on over to Jason C's channel and give him some support. Wave of Cards. So I really appreciate the support, man. And we got one more card here as you check out Wave of Cards channel and sub to him. Let's check out this 71 original Tony Gonzalez of the California Angels. Cut pretty badly there. And, you know, at least one good thing about these buybacks, they're not giving us creased cards, which is good. I mean, the corners are a little bit less than good, but are historical cut cards good? Yeah, those are pretty good, Jason. I'm talking about when you find a card that is like a cut off of a check or something. We've pulled some of those before. I think the last one we might have found, was it Gary Carter? Like a signed check from Gary Carter with his signature cut out. Really appreciate that. Okay, guys, we are into the end of this break, so I am going to check out if anyone else paid their bills that requested this. I've got 3 boxes left. I'm going to go into my Patreon page. Looks like we have a bunch of people that wanted to get one of these last boxes here. A bunch of new comments, so I'll just take it from where I left off. All right, so the last person was Keith and Shannon. So KJ Copperas, I'm going to send you an invoice now. You have literally 60 seconds to pay. Otherwise, I'm going to have to cancel the orders and go to somebody else. Just because we don't want to sit here for like 10 minutes and just like stare at each other or just stare at that box. All right, so KJ, your invoice is on the way. Who is next? I'm looking at my Patreon page. That's where I'm finding these. Chris D. Is it Doob or Dubby? You're next. Here comes your invoice. And Justin S. Here comes your invoice. You are the next 3 to reply. So check your PayPal email address, and it should be there right now. I just hit send. You're on the clock for 60 seconds. See if anybody's payment comes through, and then we'll get started. Hey, they might not even be watching and know that they're getting this invoice. So some of you guys that have been asking, I do see a lot of other comments that people want to get in this break. While we're waiting for them, Elkanon says, how you even became a mod is beyond me, a Dragon fan, Tim. Can I explain how Patreon works? Yeah, it's just a fan page that basically to support creators. If you would like to do a little bit extra rather than just watching the video, you can sign up on Patreon for like $3 a month, anywhere up to like, I don't know, we got $7.15. Hey, I see a couple payments just came through. However, Kenneth K beat you, Chris. So Kenneth, you get this box. So this is case 2, box 10. We go by the order in which payment was received. So Kenneth has this box, but Chris, you have the 11th box. And then I still see Justin's is pending. I'll give him another minute or two, and then I'm going to go to, I'll cancel it and go to the next person. Probably, maybe after the 11th box we'll do that. So Chris D, get your name written down. Good luck, Kenneth. Chris D-U-B. 2 of 11. So you are in there. You got the 11th box. Chris, Kenneth, you've got the 10th box. My apologies to anyone that doesn't get in this break. It just, I guess, you didn't sign up in time, unfortunately. This time, the Donruss break will be posted sometime maybe early next week. Look for that on Patreon. All right, so here we go. I'm going to put my computer away, and here we go. But do we have a hot box? Possibly. We're about to find out. Good luck, Kenneth. Kenneth, no hot box. Dang it. Maybe they are not going to give us a hot box in this case. Do your hands ever get sore after opening all these packs? Asked Jason. Yeah. The ones when I did like, I don't know, like 9 cases worth, that was pretty brutal. Have I ever considered divisional breaks? Yeah, I've done divisional breaks before. It's still a lot of sorting. Alan, people just PayPal me money for the boxes. There's Justin Upton, 215. He had a terrible year last year. A lot of injuries. Jake Anderson says, can't wait for Donruss. Love Panini products. Thank you very much, Jake. Really appreciate that. So, yeah, some people really love Panini. Some people don't love Panini because they can't get past the fact that they don't have logos on it. But any new release, it's cool. It's different. It's nice to see Panini's take on baseball and everything. So I'm looking forward to it. March 4th that comes out, so that's only a week away. Eric says, sell the last box on eBay and say it's the last box of the case. It's a hot box. Well, I can't guarantee it, though, because I don't know if there's an action of Rafael Devers. I mean, I've opened, I don't know how many cases of Heritage I've opened, probably at least 6 or 7 over the last 2 years. And I feel like there's always been at least one hot box, but Austin says emojis nearly ruined Donruss. All right, let's see if we can find a nice auto in here for Kenneth, or maybe a nice short print or action variant, Marcus Semien. And you never know, you have to check out your cards when you get them, Kenneth, and see if you have any of those French ones in there. If you just check the back, it's too tedious to look at the back of every card right now. So if you are really into French, I'm sorry. Sorry to all of our French fans that are hoping that we read the back of the card, or we're hoping to listen to me try to read in French. Next up, trading cards. Just saw the eyeballs on the Acuna card. Yep, that's what I saw, and I was horrified. But luckily, I've heard that there's a short print, Gene Segura, 459 or 458. First time seeing that card today. That's luckily just an insert. So I think we can all relax a little bit. I mean, that's the only one I saw too when I clicked on it on the website. That's the card they had. Next pack, Josh Hader on the top. Chris Davis, no short prints in there. Yeah, I heard someone said, I think it was El Canon or somebody said the base actually looks really good from 2020 Donruss. So looking forward to seeing the base. I'll take your guys' word for it. I think we kind of like the same types of designs. Usually there's a consensus about if a design is terrible or not. There's Bo Bichette. Chris Archer. Zachary, how's it going? Trading card says, hopefully Optic is better than last year. Hey, there's Gavin Lux. And Clayton Kershaw, game used jersey. Very nice. Clayton Kershaw, future Hall of Famer right there. Not numbered, but there's the back of the card. Congrats on that one, Kenneth. Now let's see if we can find you a short print or action variant. Hey, you got Yordan Alvarez and Aristides Aquino, who people are telling me that card's going for 20 bucks. Jason says, sell by the box. Sell the box by stack or mini box. Do it. Jason wants to do it that way. I don't know if I want to do it that way. And Stemmer's Hit says, can't wait till Friday. Tim comes home. 2020 Top Series 1 March Madness begins. Thank you for what you do, Eric. Hope you're doing well, Dad and Tim. Thank you very much, Stemmer's Hits. Make sure you get on over to Stemmer's Hits and check them out. 2020 Top Series 1 March Madness. So if you wanted to find out what that's all about, get on over to Stemmer's Hits as we look at the short print of Shohei Ohtani. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate that. All right, so let's see what else we have. We have Dom Nunez and Sam Hilliard there. Ian Kinsler, Colby Allard, Brendan Rodgers, and Domingo Santana, who, did he lead the league in strikeouts last year? If he didn't, he was really, really close. He was always at the top of the list. I think he probably led the league in strikeouts. Not making very solid contact. Had a nice season a couple years ago with the Brew Crew. There's Matt Adams, not a short print. Flash Black loves the sounds of packs ripping. Yep, it's a nice sound, I guess. Some people, especially the ASMR folks, definitely love that sound. I've always thought about maybe trying one of those videos, because sometimes you'll go on YouTube and you'll get recommended an ASMR video that has like 1 million views. People just listening to the sounds of silence. And maybe one of these days, there's Josh James, Kevin Kiermaier, Michael Conforto, Mike Soroka. 3 packs left for Kenneth. Let's see if anyone else can, or any other good cards can join us. Clayton Kershaw and Rafael Devers action. You have a nice out of 571 Jesus Luzardo card right there. I thought it was out of 571. I don't see a number on it though. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Kind of hidden. 35 out of 571. Had to take that off the camera and look at it more closely. We got Zach Plesac there. Mike Fultonavich, trading cards and more, with the lyrics from Simon & Garfunkel. Last pack for Kenneth, and then we get to Chris D's box. Let's see. Tucker Barnhart, Keone Kela, and Brad Keller. Austin Farmer reminds everyone to hit the thumbs up button. Thank you, Austin. Thank you to all 145 folks that have done so. And Justin Street, did you pay your bill? If you did, that you have a 1 in 2 chance if it is in there. And we have Rod Carew. Rod Carew. Rod's the fan favorite for Kenneth. Thank you, Kenneth, for buying in. And let's see. Are the short prints really short prints if they come in once in 3 packs? Junior asks. Well, you know what? I know it's a short print immediately when I see it because I haven't seen it that much. So, yeah, they're definitely a lot less prevalent. Like, I'll come across a card immediately and be like, wow, I haven't seen that card in like 5 or 6 boxes. All right, so here we go. The bottom middle, box number 11. Chris, you're up. Hot box or no? Let's find out. You have a Baseball's Greatest Moments. Stack 1, stack 2, and stack 3. Let's see what we've got coming out of this. T. Oler says this is the one. Hot box! You got it, Chris. You got the hot box. There it is. Finally, after 11 boxes, we're waiting for this one. There it is. Chris with the hot box. You're obviously hoping for an Aquino or Yordan Alvarez purple parallel, or maybe a Gavin Lux purple parallel. Let's see if you get any of those. There's Eduardo Escobar. Purple parallels, the base cards are probably worth like $1 or $2 maybe. But if you get a rookie card, you are in luck. So here we go. Jose Ramirez. We have a Giancarlo Stanton mini and Adam Eaton purple parallel. Those purple parallels, by the way, if you're wondering, they are not numbered. There's the back of them, but they are very purple and very cool, I guess. I think that, I want to say there's only, you have to look over the checklist for me. I want to say there's only 100 purple parallels in the set, like the entire set. It's not like every card has its own purple parallel. I want to say there's 100. Shaka says, check out that mini again. We will do so. Yeah, it is numbered out of 100. Thanks for pointing that out. Card number 3 of 100. Nice Giancarlo Stanton. Is Heritage in retail this year? Oh, yeah, for sure. You will see it on the shelves probably this weekend for sure. It will always be out there. There's Ramon Laureano. Purple parallel. Try to get fed, Tim. Donruss has a 1.7 out of 5 stars already. Maybe a lot of folks are seeing just that preview with the Acuna with the eyes in the back. Hey, Ronaldo Lopez, that's a out of 50. Purple of Trevor Story. So far, no super rookies yet in the purple hot box variant, but we'll see if we find another one here. There's Robbie Cano, Sean Doolittle, Josh Hader, Aaron Hicks, Gio Urshela, and Whit Merrifield, Colby Allard. What do we got here? Dan says, my jaw dropped when I saw this at Walmart before my LCS had it. So your Walmart has Heritage out? Pretty impressive. I know the Walmarts around here don't have it out. They usually don't stock until the weekends, unfortunately, so you can never get the new stuff on release day, at least in my neck of the woods. Daniel, hot boxes are one every case. So there's 12 boxes in a case. There's a nice Aaron Judge. That's a nice one right there. That's one of my favorite pictures from this set. Very nice looking card right there. So you got a 1 in 12 chance in any case of getting a hot box out of Heritage. If you guys like Heritage that much, I could track down a few more cases of these. Hey, Michael Conforto. It's our second Conforto relic. Checking out the back. Not numbered, but you have a Chris Sale purple parallel. Am I going to eat? I'm starving. And I'm probably going to go, I don't know, somewhere to get something to eat. Either, I don't know, Taco Bell sounds good. Hey, there's the Yordan Alvarez and Aristides Aquino. Heritage you'll be able to get in fat packs and blasters for sure. Just like last year, there'll also be hanger boxes around. Yeah, this is hobby. Brian, these are hobby boxes. I bought a hobby case. You can pick up a hobby case for a little over $1,200 after taxes. There's Tim Anderson. your batting champ. You can check that out on stillcitycollectibles.com if they have any still available. What else do we have? There's Howie Kendrick. And here comes Aaron Nola. Austin Farm says, I was just about to recommend Taco Bell. Yeah, that's probably what I'll go for. What we got next? Jason Kipnis, Dexter Fowler, and then we've got Christian Walker as the purple parallel. Wilson Ramos. Caleb says, Wawa. You mean the gas station? Do they have food there? Unfortunately, we don't have Wawas around here. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. Hey, you got the Yordan Alvarez and Aristides Aquino. Congratulations, Chris. If you get a hot box, this is the card that you want to get for sure. Our other hot box also have this exact same card. So very, very nice. I forget what you guys said this goes for. I guess you'll have to head back over to eBay recently sold and let me know again, as I've forgotten. Edwin Encarnacion. We've got Ryan McMahon, Tyler Beatty, and we have Ryan Presley, Reynaldo Lopez, Danny Santana, Tyler Alexander is the last one. 20 to 30 bucks says Hi-Fi. Okay, that's not... Hey, how about this one? Another Yordan Alvarez and Aristides Aquino, the black variant out of $9.99. How about that? Very, very nice. So, Chris, you have the base card, you have the chrome finish out of $9.99 and the purple, and you also get Jacob deGrom. Congratulations, man. Having some good luck here. This is a good box. Caleb says, what a box. Thank you so much to all 500 folks watching. If you're new here, take this chance to just ask you to hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you back for more of these videos. We'll be doing some more Heritage stuff later this week. Probably do a Face-Off Friday with a Heritage Blaster box if I can find any of those on the shelves. And we'll probably also do a retail review on Saturday where I pick up one pack or box of everything. Hopefully I can find it. One retail pack, one fat pack, one hanger box. Nice Bryce Harper, by the way. One blaster box, and open all those up and see if it's worth it or not. Yep, subbing is free and it helps out the channel. Really appreciate that, guys. Ronald Acuna Jr. short print card number 464 and a Frankie Lindor purple parallel. Nice pack there. $53 sold today for the price of the Aquino and Alvarez. Congrats, Chris. You got a nice box there. There's only one box left. I think Justin may have paid. I'm going to go into my PayPal and see if that bill was fulfilled. And apologies to the folks that signed up just a little too late. Make sure you turn on your email notifications through Patreon, so when I do post it, you will get notified. Albert Pujols, and here's our last pack. Got Jake Arrieta, Alberto Mondesi, Patrick Corbin, Dustin May, Gavin Lux is the last one there. So nice Yordan Alvarez's, nice hot box. You also have this Greatest Moments card for you, Chris. Short prints aren't marked, Bellringer. You just have to look at the back, see what the number is. If it's 401 to 500, it's a short print. And there it is, Christian Yelich, 3030 Club member. So that box is in the books, and we only have one final box tonight. And I think it's going to Justin, but I will have to verify that in a second. Just give me one moment to check that out on my laptop. So we know it's not going to be a hot box, but it could be a good box. We'll see. Give me a second here. Going to my Patreon page, checking out Justin, and I have to re-log in to... Okay, what's my password again? Must have typed too fast. Did you know I could type 80 words a minute? I don't know why I'm bragging about that, but just thought I'd bring that up. Me and a loved one had a face-off, a little challenge, and I beat her 40 words a minute, which is really good, to 80. I guess all that time, I don't know, on AOL Instant Messenger back in the day helped me out, huh? So, Justin, this is your box, man. I see that you did pay, And that is the final box of the case. Let's open it up and see what we can find. Thank you to everyone that participated in this break. Yeah, back before texting and cell phones, it was AOL Instant Messenger, Yahoo Messenger to talk to all your friends and stuff. You remember those days? You probably don't remember it unless you're around my age in your 30s. Some of you probably don't remember life before cell phones. If your friend does 93 words a minute, that's pretty crazy. All right, so let's see what we've got. Justin, you are up. All right, maybe we'll get a really nice auto to end out the box. I had them both. I had Yahoo Instant Messenger and AOL. Yeah, the screeching sound when you logged in, definitely remember that one. Max Fried out of $9.99. 224 out of $9.99. Sean Manaya. Austin Farmer says, I type on a computer for my job, so I bet you're pretty quick. Dan says, I have to be the oldest one here. Dan, how old are you? I know that there's some folks on the channel. We have a demographic of 65 and over on the channel. I can check that out. I want to say it's, I don't know, like 8% of my viewers and subscribers are 65 and over. The wise ones of the hobby that have been around since, I don't know, 60s. One of the oldest, you're 41. That's not bad. I don't consider 41 that old at all. I mean, hey, there's a Yordan Alvarez. Nice one right there. That's a good rookie card. Alvarez on the same card as Aquino. Definitely have to like that one. Brad Peacock, Willie Adames, and Jason Kipnis. Jamie's first cards were 87 tops. Everyone putting their age. I wondered what these numbers were. Okay, it's your ages. Rich, you are 56. El Canon is 63, just looking very young for his age. Yes, I am 39. Wrestling Historian is 75. Reed says, how do I participate in a break? Well, I put them on my Patreon page. This one is all sold out. Basically, I post that I'm doing a break on this date. This is the price. Like this was $99 a box. And I say, if you're interested, leave your PayPal email address and I will send you an invoice. And there we go. Action variant, short print, Vladdy Jr. Very nice. You can see the back, 414 action. I'm guessing 30 to 40 bucks on this one. Very, very nice. I like that card a lot. I like the action shots a lot better than them just standing on a backfield at spring training. Yeah, nice, nice range of ages here. The biggest demographic on my channel is 35 to 44. Far and away the largest demographic is all the junk wax babies have come back, I guess, to get back into the hobby. You can see that on your analytics page. If you have a YouTube channel, you know what I'm talking about. Go to your audience tab. The smallest is 17 and under. It's like 2%, I think, like that, which is kind of sad. It means a lot of younger fans aren't into baseball cards. They're probably into Pokemon. I bet they're all watching Pokemon openings and stuff like that. Guerrero, 18 is the low, $50 is the high. So, yeah, I'd say 30 bucks is a good asking price. Thank you, Hi-Fi, for researching that. There's Gavin Lux. Ronald Acuna Jr. short print, $464 on that one. Brad Keller. All right, so we only have about 10 packs left. So I hear the wind blowing out there. Some snow coming to the area tonight. Thank you so much for being here once again, everybody. All 450 plus people watching. Hope you guys have some good plans for this evening. I'm planning on getting some dinner after this. Hey, we've got Javier Baez as our hit. It is a game-used Javi Baez relic for Justin. Josh Reddick, Ryan Yarborough. Winter Chronicles coming out. I don't know. Chronicles, is that a June release? Lee, I'll tell you what I do. Whenever I want to see when something's coming out, Cardboard Collection. They have a release calendar. Type in new release calendar, Cardboard Collection. You type in baseball to kind of narrow the field. It'll show you when every release is coming out for the whole year. It's a really awesome site. I use it all the time whenever I'm preparing for a break to look over the checklists and whatnot. Try to educate myself on the new product so I can talk about it for 4 hours. All right, here's our next pack. We've got Bubba Starling, a 2011 #1 draft pick for the Royals. Took him forever to get to the big leagues. When's my next live stream? Well, Landon, the next live stream that I have planned right now is next Wednesday for 2020 Donruss. I don't have anything else planned right now. I'm doing Throwback Thursday tomorrow. I'm doing Face Off Friday on Friday. Probably, hey, Gleyber Torres short print. There we go, 43. And then I'm going to do the retail review on Saturday. And then I don't know what we're doing this weekend. I don't think my brother and I don't know if we're going out or not. Probably not because of my obligations, but I'm not sure what Sunday holds. But yeah, next live stream will be next Wednesday. 3 more packs left in the break, concluding here at 8:30. So it's been a 3.5-hour live stream. Really appreciate all of you guys for hanging with me. If you've been here the entire time, really appreciate you spending the last 3.5 hours looking at Heritage, and hopefully you have a good idea if you want to go out and pick some of this up for yourself, either retail or hobby-wise. I know I'm going to be buying some retail of it and giving it a try for some other videos on Friday and Saturday. Here's our last pack of the break. Got the Willie Mays card, Jordan Yamamoto, and the last card of the day is a Gio Urshela. So Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is the best card out of that box. For Justin, we also got to show your Super Baseball. Flea Market Mondays would be a good one to Jetic. Maybe in the summer when I have more time. All right, so you have a Fernando Tatis Jr. as your Super Baseball card. So thank you very much, Justin, for buying the last box of the break. And thank you, everybody, for being here. I enjoyed spending the last 3.5 hours with you. I hope you guys have a nice Wednesday. I hope you guys enjoy 2020 Heritage. Have fun ripping them open. I hope you guys find some good stuff out there. If you're just joining us and missed the break, the best one of the night was the Yordan Alvarez autograph worth a couple $100. So thanks for being here, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your evening, and I will see you all tomorrow for Throwback Thursday. Good night, everybody.